SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-associates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
A 5'10 senior, number 13, Taryn French. A 5'8 freshman, number 24, Justice Love. And a 5'10 junior, number 35, Maddie Shelburne. Head coach of the Griffins is Wade Coulter.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Blair High School for tonight's matchup, actually a doubleheader, girls and boys. We'll get the girls first, between the Blair Bears and the Griffins of Gretna East High School. Griffins have been announced already. Their starters will be Maggie Pfaff. She is a 5'7" senior, joined by Sophia Lindsay, a 5'4" junior, then a Taryn French, a 5'10" senior. The fourth starter is Justice Love. She's a freshman, a 5'8" freshman, and Maddie Shelburne, a 5'10" junior, rounds out the starting lineup. Wade Coulter is the head coach for Gretna East. They are 15-5 coming into the ball game. Losses this season to Omaha Westside, Bennington, Norris twice, and Oakland Craig. Team out of Class C2 that's 19-3. Griffins, however, have won, 8 in a row. Most recently a victory on Friday on the road at Lincoln Standing Bear. And now for your Blair Bears, under head coach Matt Ashoff, they're 13-5 on the year. They'll start with Cadence Field, a 5'5" sophomore. She's joined by Madeline Chickus, a 5'8" junior. Bo Went, a 5'8" sophomore. Kate Wolf, a 5'7" senior. And Tatum Macklin, a 5'6" junior. Coach Ashoff is assisted by Jen Chickus and Laura Anderson. Bears have won 3 in a row coming into tonight's ball game against Lincoln Standing Bear, South Sioux City, and Seward. They'll play here against Gretna East, and they'll be back home again on Friday against Trainer, Iowa. And then 2 more against teams from Nebraska to finish out the regular season next week at Omaha Roncalli on Saturday. And then next Tuesday they will be here at home against Elkhorn High. We're ready to go. We'll jump it up in the middle. Bears in the white, Griffins in black. The tip is won by the Bears. It's into the back court, and they will bring it into the front court. It's Wolf to the right side to Field. Now back to Wolf, up high. Bo Went with it. Should see a matchup zone here for the Griffins, so the Bears are going to have to move the basketball, try to get it inside to that elbow, try to free up some of their shooters. Went on the left side wing. Nice bounce pass inside to Field. Back out up high through the hands of Chickus for a moment. Now Field's got it back. She'll drive baseline. Throws it all the way into the corner. 3-pointer on the way for Chickus. Is off the rim. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Griffins. Bringing it into the front court is Sophia Lindsay. She looks left side wing to French. That's Taryn French. Guarded out there by Field. The Bears also in a zone defense, as we've seen quite often this year, a 2-3 zone. Now left side is Lindsay driving to the block. Her pass is poked away. It's loose now on the baseline, and a whistle and jump ball. This should be Gretna East basketball with still 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Lindsay will throw it in from the baseline underneath their own basket. Gets it up high. This is Justice Love with it. She got rid of it quickly to French. Now 10 to shoot. French looking for some space over in that corner. Dumps it down inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound is loose. Poked around. Still loose. Field had it for a moment. Now it's a fight out the volleyball spiking line, and it will be another jump ball. Good hustle there by the Bears. Tatum Macklin finally got her hands on it. It'll be Blair basketball. Maddie Shelburne with the shot, by the way, for Gretna East that came up empty. Full court pressure here. The Bears will get it into Bo Went. Brings it across the timeline. Now it's Cadence Field with it. Into the corner to Chickus. Good shot fake there for Madeline. Tried to get it to Macklin on the opposite block. Now a 3-pointer up by Wolf. A little bit long, no good. Good hustle though by Chickus. She grabs the rebound, saves it to Field. Shot clock didn't reset, so still 15 to shoot. Wolf's going to try it again. That one missed as well. 2 pretty good looks there for the Bears. We're still scoreless. We played just over 90 seconds here in the first quarter. Griffins will walk it into a 3/4 court press thrown on by the Bears. Now they get it across the timeline. They'll dump it all the way down to the block. Kick it back out. 3-pointer on the way. Back rim. No good that time by French. Field has the rebound for Blair. She's going to want to push the tempo here and try to get the ball down court before the Griffins can get their defense set up. Bears are going to turn it over on that far side there. Bo Went mishandled the pass, but they'll get it right back. Good steal there by Field. 2-on-2 the other way. Cadence Field, bounce pass to Bo Went on the baseline. Back up high to Wolf. She's going to shoot the open 3. Off the rim that time, no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. No, it's saved, but saved right to Field. She puts it up and in. Cadence Field, the beneficiary of a bit of a mistake there by the Griffins. Never want to save it on the baseline right underneath their own defensive basket, and that's exactly the reason why. 2-0 Bears, 5.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. French over to the left wing. That's Lindsay with it. Back to French. Now Lindsay again on the left side wing. Good job there by the Bears. Defense extending out past that three-point line. Nice take inside there. It's no good by Shelburne. And a good job by Chickus to grab the rebound. It's Field with it in the backcourt against a little bit of pressure. Now they'll get it across the timeline as Wolf brings it across half court. Right side wing to Macklin. Tatum rips it through, takes it to the baseline. Back to Wolf, now Field. She'll drive the middle. Little Euro step, now Macklin with it. Back to Field. Macklin, an open three from the corner. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound will be taken by the Griffins. On the run into the front court, it's Lindsay all the way to the basket. Nobody stopped her. She missed the layup, however. Rebound is fought for and will have a foul called. Pretty fast and furious action there. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. Foul's going to be called on Chickus. It's her first. Team's first as well. Subs into the game here for the Bears as, let's see who came in. Allie Sullivan, a 5'8 senior, and I believe Claire Anderson as well, a 5'5 senior. Got some subs in for Gretna East as well. Heather Wadsworth is into the game, so is Taylor LaRock. We'll try to get the rest of them here as the Griffins move it around the arc over to the right side wing. I think that's Lily Frederick actually with it over there for a moment. Now they get it inside. Shot fake there by Graver. She'll drive to the block and kind of got herself tangled up. Shot was no good. Got her own rebound, however, and a foul is going to be called on the shot attempt by LaRock. She'll be shooting free throws. It's going to be called on Bo Went, her first. Team second. And Taylor LaRock will be at the line, shooting two for Gretna East. 4:15 left to play here in the first. That free throw is good. That's the first points for the Griffins. Makes it 2-1. Sophia Lindsay checks back into the game for Gretna East. Taylor LaRock, 5'7" sophomore, will shoot one more. That one's good as well. So she gets them both and ties it up at 2. Bears get it into Cadence Field. Nice little crossover dribble there. Cadence breaks the press, and her pass is stolen as she tried to get it to Claire Anderson. But a good break there for the Bears as LaRock stepped on the baseline after she stole it. So turnover given right back, and now we'll see if Blair can get their offense set up here. We'll pass the midway point of the first quarter here, I'm sure, on this possession. Went for 3, back rim no good. LaRock with the rebound. There's the 4-minute mark as she brings it across half court. Left side with it now is Lindsay to LaRock. Now it's Frederick with it. She'll drive inside. Right-hand scoop shot is no good, and the rebound is controlled by the Bears. Tatum Macklin came out of traffic with it. Now she finds Cadence Field. 3:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Wentz going to drive inside into traffic, and what are they going to say? Held ball? No, it's going to be a foul. 2 free throws coming here for Bo Went. Foul will be charged to Elaine Graver, her first and the team's first. Bo Went now to the free throw line for the Bears. She'll shoot 2 first free throw attempts of the game for Blair with 3:37 left in the first. That first one is no good. Kate Wolf and Madeline Chickus back in for the Bears. Allie Sullivan and Tatum Macklin head over to the bench. Anderson, Went, and Field remain on the floor. Second free throw for Went. That one's good, so she gets 1 out of 2. The Bears reclaim the lead. It's 3-2. Just about 3.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Griffins with it in the backcourt. It's Lindsay dribbling through a double team all the way to the free throw line. Now she kicks it into the corner. Wadsworth driving underneath. Shot no good. Chickus with the rebound, and she's fouled from behind. It'll stay with the Bears. Heather Wadsworth picks up the foul. Her first, team's second. Bunch of subs in for the Griffins. Maggie Pfaff checks back in. Taryn French also back in. And Maddie Shelburne back in as well. Anderson and Field with it in the backcourt. Justice Love also in at the dead ball. Dangerous pass, and it's turned over there by the Bears. Lobbed over the head of Claire Anderson and into the bench of Gretna East. So they will take the ball inbound in their backcourt. Get it into Lindsay. Bears set up that 2-3 zone defense. Lindsay has it in between the circles. Playing catch with Justice Love. Lindsay now will work a little bit further to her right. Gets it to Shelburne, shot no good, and the Bears with a rebound. Again, Cadence Field will push the tempo into the offensive end. Drives it all the way underneath. Shots up and good. Cadence Field with 4 points here in the first quarter. Tough pass, good catch, shot no good. That was a dangerous look there. Good catch, though, by Maddie Shelburne. She's going to go to the free throw line. Madeline Chickas picks up her second personal and the team's third. And Maddie Shelburne to the line to shoot 2 with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. First one's good. And the 5'10 junior has her first point. Allie Sullivan back in for the Bears. She'll replace Chickas, who's got those 2 early fouls. Coach Ashoff is going to have to navigate that through the rest of this quarter and the second as well. Second free throw is good for Shelburne. She makes them both. That makes the score 5-4. Bears lead it by 1 in a low-scoring first quarter, and they turn it over at midcourt. Claire Anderson lost it, got it back for a moment. Now it's still loose. She's on the floor with it, and the held ball will be called. I wasn't sure if Coach Ashoff would use a timeout to bail her out or not. He elected not to. Jump ball, and it's Gretna East basketball with 2:25 now left to play in the first. Inbounds to Lindsay. Right side wing to French. Now back here to the near side. That's Love with it. Down into the corner. They'll skip it far side to Lindsay. Good job by the Bears to close out on her. She'll drive down to the baseline. Ren Dresden, by the way, is into the game for the Bears. Came in at that last dead ball. Shot up, block. I think it was Field that got a hand on that. Cadence Field with the block, and now she'll sprint to the other end. Aggressive take there from Cadence. Shot was blocked, but a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Sophia Lindsay, her first, team's third. Cadence Field to the line to shoot 2. That's what you're going to get from Cadence Field, especially if she gets the rebound on her own. It's turn, and then it's 100 miles an hour the other way, and good luck trying to keep up with her. Field hits the first. She's got 5. Macklin back into the game for the Bears. She'll replace Claire Anderson. Score 6-4, just under 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Second free throw from Field is good as well. Nice job there by the sophomore guard, knocking both free throws down. Her team leads it by 3. Back into the offensive end come the Griffins. French has it on the left wing. Ball's dumped down inside. Shelburne puts it up off the rim, no good. Really nice box out there by Kate Wolf. The rebound controlled by Field. Here she comes again all the way down inside. Left-hand runner, no good. Sullivan fighting for the rebound. It's loose on the baseline and out of bounds. They'll say off the Griffins. It'll be Blair basketball. 4 new bodies into the game for Gretna East. Shelburne looks like she'll be the only one that stays out there. LaRock, Frederick, Wadsworth, and Graver into the game for the Griffins. Inbounds comes into Dresden. Now Wolf out toward midcourt. Kate has it on the right side wing. Bounce pass left side. Field for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Good rebound that time. That was Elaine Graver that came down with the board. Got it to Wadsworth. She'll push it into the front court. There's Shelburne actually to Wadsworth. Now inside Shelburne. She puts it up and in. Maddie Shelburne with the first basket of the game for the Griffins. It's 7-6 now with a minute left to play in the opening quarter. Sullivan in the corner. Picks up her dribble, looking for some help. Gets it out to Kate Wolf. Into the middle of the floor, the top of the key. Now left side to Dresden. Bounce pass to Macklin, almost lost it. Good save there. Now inside there, it's Sullivan back out the field, and Cadence lost it momentarily. Got it back. She'll kick it out into the corner. Sullivan's going to square up for 3, and it's good. Allie Sullivan hits the first 3-pointer of the game for the Bears. I'm sure that's not the way Coach Ashoff drew up that possession. It looked like Blair was kind of lost and scrambling for most of it, but it ended with a made 3-pointer. They're up by 4. 3-pointer back the other way. No good. Rebound is controlled, however, by Shelburne. 13 left in the first quarter. Shelburne gets it inside. Ball now skipped all the way out to LaRock on the far side. Back inside Shelburne. It's loose with 5. Fields got it. Plenty of time to get to the basket. She'll take it down inside. Puts it up and in. Cadence Field beats the buzzer. She has 8 in the quarter. The Bears have 12. They lead it 12-6 as we head to our first quarter break. We'll be back with second quarter action in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com.
And welcome back here to Blair High School on BSDN Live. Ryan Abrahams and Kelly Johnson along with you. I haven't given him much time to talk, so I apologize. But it's been a really busy first quarter here. The Bears lead it 12-6 over Gretna East.
And people are here to listen to you, man.
Well, I don't know about that. They just want to watch the game, I think. Good first quarter for the Bears. Cadence Field leads the way. She's got 8 and the basketball as we start the second. Kate Wolf in between the circles. Now left side to Macklin. To Went, now back to Macklin. Tatum will shoot the 3. That's good. If the Bears can get that 3-point shot going against this zone, they're going to be really, really tough tonight. 15-6 now your score. It's a 9-point lead for Blair. Gretna East back to work. It's Justice Love down into the corner. Now she's got it back on the wing. Skips it far side. 3-pointer on the way for Lindsay. That's in and out, no good. And the rebound controlled by Cadence Field. 1 on 5 the other way. She hits the brakes. Bowent's going to shoot the 3 off the rim, no good. Sullivan with the rebound, but she had it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Blair. So Allie Sullivan starts the second quarter in place of Madeline Chickus. Remember, she's got 2 personal fouls. Cadence Field will throw it in. Kind of a tough spot here, deep in the corner, not on the baseline. Always a weird place to throw it in. But no pressure from Gretna East. She gets it into Macklin. Now it's Wolf with it in between the circles. Kate driving inside is pushed from behind. That's going to be on Taryn French. Her first and the team's first here in the second quarter. Tatum Macklin now will throw it in for the Bears over on the far side with a fresh 35. Now it's Went with it. Griffins have extended that defense a little bit here. See if the Bears can shoot them out of it. Went to the top of the key, and now it's Field deep in the corner. Good catch there. And Went's pass inside is intercepted, taken away by Maddie Shelburne. 2-on-1 the other way, driving inside, shot no good. Bo Went with the rebound and a foul. She's pushed from behind by Shelburne. Good hustle there by Went after French missed the layup. Shelburne's first, team's second. Elaine Graver will check in for Taryn French. 3-quarter court pressure here from the Griffins. Let's see how the Bears handle it. Field in the backcourt with it. Now lobs it across the timeline to Went. Her pass is skipped far side, intercepted. Good hands there by Lindsay. Leaves it for Shelburne. Shelburne will bring it across the timeline, drives it down inside. It was knocked away there and saved. Good hands by Kate Wolf, and now Wolf lost it on the baseline, but it was knocked out of bounds, and I think last touched by Gretna East. 6:24 still left to play in the first half. Bears defense has looked good. It's 15-6. They haven't allowed Gretna East too much freedom there offensively. Now Wentz got it down inside on the baseline, kicks it back out to Field. Still 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time if the Bears want to reset. Wolf out toward midcourt, back to Field. She will shoot the 3, that's good. Cadence Field is into double figures. She has got 11. 18-6, Bears lead it by 12. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Shelburne with it inside, she'll kick it out to Love. Her 3 is long, that's no good. The Rebound is controlled by the Griffins. Saved, but then taken away by Field. Knocked it all the way into the backcourt, and it's Cadence 1-on-none the other way. Lays it up and in. Gotta imagine Gretna East is gonna call a timeout here pretty soon. It's 20-6. Field now with 13. Driving down inside with it is Graver. She kicks it back out up high. Lost it momentarily. Now Lindsay's got it. Her runner, no good. Field with the rebound. This time Cadence lets a little bit of the traffic clear. Finds Bo Went. Went now back to Field at the top of the key. Left wing to Went. Now in the corner. Wolf for three. That's off the back rim. No good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Gretna East. Well, now they're going to change their mind. I actually thought Tatum Macklin tipped it out of bounds. So they say last touch by Blair. It'll be Gretna East basketball. 5:02 left to play in the first half. It's 20-6. And we've got 4 new bodies in again for the Griffins. In for the Bears, Ren Dresden checked in. So did Claire Anderson. And also for the first time, Evie Brook, a 5'11 freshman, in there in the middle. Coach Ashoff trying to navigate the foul trouble for Madeline Chickus. Up high with it is Lindsay. Now left side to Frederick. She'll drive inside. Floater is no good. Rebound is tipped and controlled by Anderson. That's one thing the Bears have done a really, really nice job of so far here in this first half. We're going to get a blocking foul in the backcourt. No offensive rebounds up to this point. Well, I think there may have been 1 or 2, but really minimal offensive rebounds for Gretna East. Blair's done a nice job controlling the defensive glass. We've got a stoppage of play because Taryn French slid in there and going to get called for the block, but she fell and hit her head over on the floor, which is obviously very scary. Mark Quickel out to take a look at her, the trainer for the Bears. Also, it looks like Wade Coulter, the coach for Gretna East, over there as well. So why don't we step away with this injury stoppage. We'll be back. 4:38 left in the first half. Bears up 20-6 on BSDN Live.
The Architects of Jackson, Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson and Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-jacksonassociates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com. SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all the broadcasts that can be found on.
We'll come back as the injury timeout and the player is being taken off court for evaluation. Back with Brian Abrahams.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly. It's Taryn French that's headed over into the trainer's room with Mark Quickel. Good to see her up and walking, and of course they will exercise an abundance of caution here and take a look at her. She hit her head, as we mentioned, just before the break. Picked up her second personal foul as well. Fields got it. Now it's Kate Wolf with it. She's trapped in the corner, finds Claire Anderson. Anderson bounces it inside to Bruck. Bruck's shot was blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bears. Again, a bit of a discombobulated possession there for Blair. Let's see if they can organize things here as they'll throw it in on the baseline. It's Anderson with it. Now to Wolf. She's going to shoot the three-pointer from the corner. That's long, no good. Rebound controlled by Lindsay of Gretna East. She will hurry it into the front court to the top of the key. 4:10 left to play here in the first half. It's 20-6. Bears still lead it. Over on the far side is Frederick. That's Lily Frederick with it. Picked up there by Dresden. Now to LaRock. Back to Frederick. On the right wing. Still 15 to shoot. Frederick will skip here to the near side to Lindsay. She's guarded by Field. That pass tipped by Dresden. Now back to Frederick. 4 to shoot. Got to get something up. The runner is no good. Did not hit the rim. A whistle, a jump ball. Oh, that's a huge break for Gretna East because they're going to keep the possession. Had the jump ball not been called, the shot clock would have expired and it would be Blair basketball. Well, now let's hold on 1 second here. Maybe they did call the shot clock violation first because it looks like they're, at least for the moment, they were set up to give it to Blair. Now we're getting at a discussion at the scorers table, and it will be Gretna East basketball. That's the right call if they want to stick with the jump ball anyway. They're going to run a little bit of time off of the shot clock and game clock. Wonder if perhaps it didn't get started
that may
right away on time there, Kelly.
It may not have. Although it did run all the way. Oh, they're just putting it down to 1 second left.
So maybe that's the call. The shot clock didn't expire. They called the jump ball.
Right.
They're going to put a 1 second. Okay, I've got you now. So 3:41 on the game clock, 1 second on the shot clock here for Gretna East. So they will throw it in and just heave it to the basket. Bears need to be ready to box out. Lindsay will throw it in. She bounces it in and it's taken away. Good hands there by Bruck. A buzzer, but that was for the shot clock, and the Bears already had the basketball. So we play on. 3.5 minutes left in the opening half. Anderson to Dresden on the right wing. Dresden is double teamed, dribbled it off of the foot of one of the Griffin defenders. Wonder how long Coach Ashoff will try to get by with Bo Went and Kate Wolf over there on the bench. Cadence Field drives inside. Nice bounce pass to Bruck. Her shot is blocked, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to send Evie Bruck, the 5'11 freshman, to the free throw line. Foul is called on Justice Love, her first, team's fourth. Evie Bruck at the line, shooting 2 with 3:16 left to play in the first half. First one off the back rim, no good. And right on cue, subs back into the game, it's Bo Went. And also Avery Drew for the first time, 5'7 freshman. Wholesale subs back in for the Griffins as well. One more free throw for Bruck. That one is no good. So she misses them both. Score still 20-6. Shelburne hurries it across the timeline. Left side to Love. Now LaRock with it. Now Justice Love on the left wing. Bounces it to the high post. That's Graver driving down inside. To Lindsay. Her pass is tipped and taken away. Good steal there by the Bears. Actually, that was Pfaff that turned it over. Now Bo Went driving inside with it for Blair. She's going to put it up and in.
2 points,
Bo Went created a little bit of separation. Her first basket of the game makes it 22-6. Gretna East has not scored here in this second quarter. It's 2:35 left in the half. Love with it on the left wing. Now right side to LaRock. Back to Love. This is an open three-pointer, and it's short, no good. Offensive rebound missed, and now the defensive board controlled by Went. That's the best putback opportunity that the Griffins have had here in this game. Now Macklin's got it. Tatum's going to drive down inside, finds Bruck. She'll kick it out. Avery Drew thought about the three. Bo Went will shoot the three. That's up and off the rim, no good. Shelburne has the rebound. 3-on-3 the other way. She'll drive it all the way to the basket. Shot's good and a foul.
2 points.
Maddie Shelburne count the bucket.
Fouls on number 11,
Bo Went with the foul. It's her second. It's the first for Blair here in the second quarter. Shelburne will try to complete the three-point play. Sophia Lindsay checks back in. Cadence Field back in as well for the Bears, and I think Allie Sullivan came in too. 2:02 left to play in the first half. Maddie Shelburne with the free throw attempt. It's up and good. So she's got the 3 here in the quarter to go along with her 4 in the first quarter. She's got 7 now in the first half. 22-9, the Bears in front. Field almost turned it over. Now she'll drive all the way down inside. Picks up her dribble in the corner. Finds Macklin, now back to Field. Cadence back to Tatum Macklin. Now Avery Drew with it to Macklin. Now Field squares up the 3-pointer. That is good. Cadence Field has 7 in the quarter and 15 now in the ball game. Excuse me, she's got 16 in the ball game. She's got 8 in this quarter. Minute 30, actually under a minute 30 left to play in the first half. Bears up 25-9. There's a skip pass to the far side there. Good catch by Sophia Lindsay. Now bounce pass inside. LaRock in the corner, back to Lindsay. Feet squared up, 3-pointers up, and no good. Rebound is put back up and in, an offensive board and a bucket for Justice Love. Again, I mentioned the Bears had done a nice job on that defensive glass. Want to try to continue to do that for the last 60 seconds here. Fields cut off, gets it to Macklin. She's going to shoot the 3. That's off the rim, no good. Quick rebound by Maddie Shelburne. 45 seconds left as she comes across half court. Her pass is tipped and taken away. Bo Wentz, 1-on-none the other way. She puts it up and in. Wentz got 4 in the quarter, 5 in the game. 27-11 is the score. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. It's been a great first half here for the Bears. See if they can close it out defensively. Lindsay on the left wing, playing catch with Justice Love. Blair will be absolutely content to let Gretna East hold this for the final shot. Love over on the right wing. Back to Lindsay with 12. To Love. She'll drive down inside. She's cut off there. Back to Lindsay. All the way into the block. Bounce pass is loose. Taken away by the Bears. 2 seconds left. Cadence Field's going to have to throw it up from half court. She does. Oh, she hits the front rim. Almost got it. Would have counted. Good first half throw for the Bears. They lead at 27-11. A 16-point lead. As we head into our halftime break, we'll step away for a few minutes here, listen to our sponsors and their commercials and whatnot, and we'll be back when we're ready to start the second half. Big lead for the Bears here at halftime on BSDN Live.
We want to say a quick thank you to sponsors that are part of all of our broadcasts right here on BSDNLive.com, and we want to say thank you to them for being great partners for the Blair Bears. We have Blair Eye Associates, Jackson Jackson, RVR Bank, WCB, ANG, Woodhouse, Great Plains Communications, SEI Security Equipment, Inc., Memorial Community Hospital and Health System, McKinnis. We also want to say thank you to Woodhouse, as well as Tax and Business Consultants. And again, we'll be back in just a moment with more basketball right here on BSDNLive.com.
SEI Security Equipment, Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on BSDNLive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on BSDNLive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on BSDNLive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-associates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on BSDNLive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
Dance team there for you. Unfortunately, we can't play all of the music for copyright reasons, but wanted to be able to give you a little bit flavor of that. So we're at halftime. The Blair Bears, the Lady Bears, doing fairly well. And actually, they're having a really good season overall, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. Tonight it's been, well, they've done a really good job defensively, 27-11, and only giving up 11 to a Gretna East team that's only lost 5 times this year, and against each team that beat them has a really, really good record. So this is not an easy opponent for Blair tonight, but they've done a nice job, and I've talked about it a couple of times. They've forced Gretna East into shots that Blair wants them to shoot, and have done, for the most part, a really, really good job on the defensive glass. Seems like maybe that was a point of emphasis for Coach Ashoff and his coaching staff this week, but it's worked. And then offensively,
offensively, it's been kind of a not as clean as you would probably imagine normally, but they've been able to kind of pull it out, the rabbit out of the hat on that.
Yeah, there definitely have been some possessions where you're just sort of wondering, where is this going to end up? And then it ends up in an open three-pointer or sometimes even a layup. Somebody gets loose and gets behind the defense. So, but Cadence Field has done a nice job. She's played really well the last several games here, but she's got 16 already so far in the first half. It kind of set the tone for her team, both on the defensive end and the offensive end. We saw several times where she was the player that got the rebound or got the initial outlet pass after the rebound, and she just sprinting down the floor was ahead of 3 or 4 different Gretna East defenders, and has actually a point you could hear the coaching staff for Gretna East imploring their defense to get back when Field has the ball. Turn around and sprint and get back, because it's so key for Blair to get the ball into the offensive end before Gretna East gets their defense set up. They're so much more dangerous. But when Gretna East has been able to set up their defense, like you talked about, Kelly, the possessions haven't been as pretty for Blair. They've gotten points, but they're harder to come by. So the more that Blair can force missed baskets on the defensive end that turn into like runouts, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, sometimes 4-on-3 the other way, it's advantage Blair.
Well, and with that, there was a lot of points off of that one versus none scenario. They just the breakaways, but we'll probably see a little bit of change in that from the Gretna side, the Gretna East side, as we get into the second half. Probably have a few more players kind of hang back and prepare for those things.
Yeah, I think that's probably a really good assumption on your side. I have to imagine it's a very spirited conversation in the Gretna East locker room, because this doesn't seem like the kind of adversity that they were ready to play against here, and you could almost sense that in the speech from the coaching staff in between the first and second quarter, where we're situated here in the gym. You can hear everything, and it was a lot of, this is exactly what I told you, ladies, was going to happen. If you're not here and you don't want to come play hard, we're going to get beat. It was sort of the tenor of the conversation. And so far, Blair has been the more aggressive team. You know, they've done a nice job, even defensively in their 2-3 zone. They're extending it out to the perimeter. They're not giving up a lot of open looks. Gretna East has got it inside, into the paint, into the block. They just haven't made the initial shot, and Blair, as I said earlier, has done a good job not giving up second and third chance opportunities.
Now, kind of the nice thing to see is, even though it's been aggressive play, it's actually been a fairly clean, low fouls.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, really nobody. Madeline Chickas had the 2 early fouls for Blair. She sat for the entire second quarter, so she'll start the third with 2 fouls. Bo Wendt has 2 as well. But for Gretna East, only one player, and it's Taryn French with 2. I'm not sure we'll see her in the second half. She's the player that went down with the injury. So you're right. There hasn't been a lot of whistles, only a couple of jump balls. It was a pretty clean played first half, and if Blair can duplicate that on both ends in the second half, it would be a really, really nice win for the Bears.
So as we head into the next couple of weeks, we're rapidly approaching sub-districts, districts, state. And Blair Bears are putting themselves in a good position for that.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, you look at their overall record, like we talked about earlier, they're 13-5, and certainly they're somewhat in control of their own destiny, right? They're going to have a shot at postseason play for sure. But tonight, obviously, is the most important game. It's the one you're in, but they're also the team with the best record, that's left on their schedule. So this would be a nice win tonight, carry that momentum, win 3 more in the regular season, and then get into sub-districts and head into sub-districts with some confidence as well.
And a really good placement. Hopefully have some home court advantage, potentially.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked far enough at the schedule to see what the sub-district situation and district situation would be like. But
well, with the amount of play, that could certainly change dramatically.
You got it.
It's all speculation at this point.
Yep, exactly. 4 games left, a little less than, I think, 2 weeks left in the regular season, and then things start to get interesting. So we're ready, I think. Well, almost ready. 45 seconds left to wrap up halftime. But as we said, Blair in control here. They lead it 27-11. Just real quick for Gretna East, Maddie Shelburne leads the way for the Griffins. She's got 7, a pair of buckets and 3 free throws for her. Justice Love has 2. And Taylor LaRock has 2. So far, only 3 baskets for Gretna East, as you would imagine, with a score of only 11. They haven't had a ton of buckets. And Blair scored 12 in the first quarter and 15 in the second quarter to get them to their 27. And I believe Blair will start the third quarter with the basketball. We had a jump ball in that second quarter that gave the possession to Gretna East, so it should be an opportunity for Blair to add to their lead on the first possession.
Want to say thank you to all the Blair Bears sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner of all of our activities. If you want to learn more about that, you can always contact the activities department. And now we have basketball underway.
Bears with the basketball, starters on the floor for them, and a turnover right away as that pass from Bo Wendt is intercepted by Lindsay. Now Wendt falls to the floor. Somehow got up, got the ball, got it to Cadence Field. Her run-out layup is up and good, so Field now has 18. A really odd start to the second half there. Yeah. Bears will take the 2 points, however, and they extend their lead. It's 29-11. Now Blair back into this 2-3 zone defense. Good job by the Griffins to get it to the short corner, but they're unable to go anywhere with it. Now it's Shelburne in the corner. Back out up high to Love. Around the perimeter, Lindsay. Bounce pass goes all the way across the lane. It's Love driving inside. Left-hand shot, no. Rebound taken down by Macklin, but her pass was intercepted and put back up and in by Shelburne. That's one where Tatum Macklin just needs to hold the ball, let the traffic clear before she tries the outlet pass. 29-13 now. As the Bears working around the offensive end, the pass by Chickus is knocked away and intercepted. So a couple of turnovers here for the Bears to start the second half offensively. Now Justice Love will get it to Lindsay, back to Love. Now down into the corner to Maggie Pfaff. Around the perimeter it goes to Lindsay, guarded by Field. Now they'll go to Pfaff in the right side of the floor. Back up high to Love. She's going to square up for 3. That's off the back rim, no good. Long rebound will be controlled by Chickus. Madeline Chickus had it knocked away from her hands in the backcourt. Now she's got it and gets it to Cadence Field. Good crossover dribble there from Field to split the defense. All the way down inside to Wendt. Bo Wendt, shot blocked. Good hands there by Heather Wadsworth. Wadsworth up ahead to Shelburne. It's 2-on-1 the other way, and the ball's put up and in. That's Pfaff with the bucket. You can already see the focus for Gretna East is full court pressure. It doesn't matter if it's a made basket or a miss. They're pressuring the Blair ball handlers, and so far it's worked. Kate Wolf with it out up high. Picks up her dribble and finally got it off to Field near the tip circle. Cadence to the right wing to Bo Wendt. Again, extension of the defense here by Gretna East. And Field coasts right around them, drives inside and puts a nice baseline floater up and in. She's got 20. 5.5 minutes left to play still here in the third. See what Blair's going to be able to do against this aggressive Griffin defense. They're going to have to try some ball fakes, dribble penetration, and try to create some 2-on-1 opportunities. Griffin's working it around the offensive end. Lindsay will fire the three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Shelburne, however. She drives inside, draws contact. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws.
Fouls on number 13, Kate Wolf. That is her first.
Luckily, the foul's on Kate Wolf. It's her first, the team's first. The other player in the neighborhood was Madeline Chickus. We didn't need her to pick up her third this early in the half. Shelburne at the line, shooting 2. The first one's good. Maddie Shelburne's had a really nice game. She's got 10 points. In for the Bears, Ren Dresden, Taylor LaRock, Lily Frederick, and Elaine Graver all in for Gretna East. One more free throw coming here from Maddie Shelburne. That's good. She is 5 out of 5 from the free throw line in the game. Macklin with it in the backcourt to Wolf. Kate will bring it across the timeline, picks up her dribble. She might need some help. Gets it off to Macklin. Tatum to her right, now gets it back to Wolf. At the top of the key, Kate Wolf with it, trying to get it to Field. Now Cadence Field has it. Left wing, it's Wolf in the corner to Dresden. Ren Dresden picking up her dribble to Wolf. 10 to shoot, back to Dresden. Her skip pass almost intercepted. Controlled there by Field. Now it's Dresden for 3, back rim, no good. Rebound to Shelburne. Good defensive possession there for the Griffins. 4.5 minutes left to play in the third as Lindsay brings it across the timeline. Left side to Frederick. Drives inside, picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Lindsay. She tried to go inside. Her pass is tipped and taken away by Kate Wolf. Now up ahead, Ren Dresden with it. She'll hit the brakes as she crosses midcourt. Wolf with it now, double team, steps to the double team. Her pass found its way to Macklin. Tatum trapped over there on the far sideline, and Coach Ashoff's going to call a timeout. This aggressive defense from Gretna East has the Bears a little bit on their heels. 4 minutes left to play in the third. Bears still up 31-17. We're back in 30 seconds on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com.
Welcome back to Blair Bear Basketball on bsdnlive.com.
4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. It's 31-17. Gretna East has outscored Blair so far here in this third quarter, but just by a score of 6-4. So they've chipped away at that halftime deficit only a little bit, but they have played much more aggressive on the defensive end. Blair hasn't been able to get into the offensive flow. They'll take it out of the timeout. Pass inside to Sullivan. Now Dresden with it. Bears scrambling a little bit. It's Kate Wolf with 6 to shoot. Now 3 to shoot. Cadence Field has it, and the Bears aren't going to get a shot up. Shot clock violation there. Good defense again by Gretna East. And again, the Bears just a little bit out of sorts here against this pressure defense. Need to continue to hold their own here on their defensive end as well. Love, left side to Frederick. Now inside a floater. That's partially tipped. That's out of bounds off of Blair, I think. Nope, there we. Official on the baseline didn't see it. The one over here on the near side did. I think there was, might have been Sullivan that blocked the shot. Either way, it's off the Bears. That'll be a baseline inbound coming here for Gretna East. Maddie Shelburne will check back in for the Griffins, and so will Sophia Lindsay. From underneath their own basket, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Justice Love will throw it in. She'll trigger it all the way out up high. It's Lindsay with the catch to LaRock on the left side wing. Back to Lindsay. Now LaRock. Taylor LaRock down into the corner. Now back near side to Lindsay. Her dribble is off the foot of Kate Wolf. Good hands there by Wolf to force the turnover. Now Claire Anderson with it for the Bears. She'll bring it across the timeline. Steps through a double team, finds Cadence Field, and Field's pass is intercepted. 2-on-1 the other way, tipped away though. Good hustle by Cadence Field. Now LaRock will drive inside. Basket went, but they're not going to count it. They say the foul is on the floor. Going to be called on Cadence Field, her first personal, team second. Inbound coming here for Gretna East. 2:52 left to play in the third. Score still 31-17. Love with it on the wing. Left side, Lindsay, she'll shoot the three-pointer. That's good. Sophia Lindsay with the three-pointer, her first basket of the game, and it's now down to 11. 31-20, Bears still in front. Feels like almost like they're just trying to hold on to this lead here now. That shot is long by Dresden over there in the corner. Good hustle by Field to grab the rebound. Now it's Wolf for three. That's in and out, no good. Shelburne with the board. Outlet to Lindsay. She'll bring it across the timeline, gets away with the shove as she knocks Cadence Field away from her. Now Lindsay's got it, working over to the right side wing. Back left side to Wadsworth, back to Lindsay, squares up for three, back rim, no good. Nice box out there by Allie Sullivan. Field got the rebound, but Sullivan with a good box out. Cadence quickly into the front court. Finds Kate Wolf. Minute 50 left to play now here in the third. Wolf on that left sideline. And a whistle, and did we get a foul? Yes, we did. It's on Heather Wadsworth, her second. The first for Gretna East here in the quarter. Minute 47 left to play. Subs into the game for the Bears as Avery Drew and Madeline Chickus check in. Field gets it to Dresden. Bounce pass inside, tried to get it to Macklin, and we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball as Tatum had it taken away. I think it was Taylor LaRock that got it. Macklin tied her up to get it back, but Gretna East will get it. Bo Wentz going to check back in. She will replace Ren Dresden. Minute 40 left to play here in the third. Gretna East has cut this down to an 11-point game. They can get it to single digits with a basket on this trip. LaRock out up high, now left side to Love. Back to LaRock, guarded there by Wentz. Inside to Shelburne. Three-pointer on the far side is up, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. And they'll say last touched by Blair. It'll be Gretna East basketball. Justice Love will throw it in. Underneath her own baseline, she bounces it into Shelburne, and Shelburne's going to be fouled. That's going to go on Avery Drew, her first, team's third. Minute 19 left to play here in the third quarter. Another baseline inbound coming here for the Griffins. It'll be Love again throwing it in. Gets it inside to Shelburne. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is tipped a couple of times. Cadence Field comes out of there with it all the way to the other end. Shot by Field is no good, but a foul is going to be called. She did a good job attacking. I think it was Elaine Graver that was on her heels and sort of running backwards. Nope. Excuse me, they're going to call it on. Nope, it is. Okay, they said 35. It's 25. That's Elaine Graver. So she gets the foul. Cadence Field shoots the free throws.
First one is good.
She made the first one. Thank you very much as I was looking down at my scorebook here. So it should be now 32-20. They haven't put it on the board yet. Cadence has all 5 of Blair's points in the quarter. There we go. The officials in the scoreboard or the scores table are not on the same page. Now they've got it. And now Cadence will shoot the second. Free throw is up and good. She makes them both. 22 in the game for Cadence Field. Minute 10 left to play in the third quarter. Bears back up by 13, 33-20. Lindsay over there on the far side to Justice Love. Now down the right side to Pfaff. Back to Love. Now Sophia Lindsay with it again. Back to Love. Trying to get a high screen there from Graver. That pass is tipped out of bounds. No, not tipped by the Bears, just thrown out of bounds by Justice Love. Turnover will give it back to Blair with 47 seconds left in the quarter. Ball comes in, it's Cadence Field with it. Field will drive all the way down into the baseline, kicks it out up high. Bo went, thought about the three. Now it's Chickus with it over on the right wing. Madeline drives inside, falls to the floor, got rid of it to Macklin. Tatum squares up, three-pointer, no good. Avery Drew tipped the rebound, but tipped it out of bounds. It'll be Gretna East ball. Shot clock turned off, 28.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Sophia Lindsay walks it up to half court. Bo went, and Cadence Field at the top of this 2-3 zone defense. Pfaff with 15. Back out to Lindsay near the tip circle. She'll get a high screen here and try to work with it. Lindsay picks up her dribble, finds Pfaff on the wing. That three-pointer's up, no good. Rebound taken down by Lindsay, puts it back up off the rim. That's no good. And nice job by Avery Drew to secure the board. And just hold on to it. It's 33-20. Bears by 13 as we head to the fourth quarter. Back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
The Architects of Jackson, Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlife.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson and Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-jacksonassociates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank.
Welcome back to Blair Gymnasium as the Blair Bears take on Gretna East. The Lady Bears leading 33-20 going into the fourth period.
And it will be Blair basketball to start the fourth. Gretna East outscored Blair 9-6, low-scoring third quarter for both clubs, but the Griffins did get the better of them. Going to be a very, very important, I think, 2 minutes to start this fourth quarter. You got to imagine Gretna East is going to come out and apply even greater pressure than what Blair saw. We'll see how the Bears are able to handle it. If they can get a couple of buckets here, it certainly will help. Wolf with it at the top of the key. To the left side to Field, and Cadence is going to be fouled. They're going to call the hand check as she drove around Justice Love. It's her second. First for the Griffins here in the quarter.
I think we're going to see more of that now as we get into the fourth period.
Yeah, that'll benefit the Bears if the officials decide to ratchet up the calls on the contact. Macklin for three, that's off the back rim, no good. Also, Blair can do themselves a favor by using 20-25 seconds of the shot clock here on every possession. Gretna East now going to work in the offensive end. Sophia Lindsay to the high post. They finally got it in there. Jumper is up and good by Elaine Graver. Her first two of the game. That's where you want to get it against the zone, is right into the middle. Graver did a nice job. Now Cadence Field the other way. A little show and go on the left-hand layup. Cadence now with 24 in the game. So she puts the Bears back up by 13. 1 minute gone here in the quarter. Graver kicks it out on the wing to Love. Over here on the right side, right in front of her coach. Now far side, Lindsay for three. That's good. Sophia Lindsay with her second three-point basket of the game. This is now a 10-point contest, 35-25. Field brings it across the timeline, kicks it out on the wing to Bo Went. Now far side to Chickus. Madeline in that right corner, gets it to Went. Her pass tipped, but it makes its way to Field. Now underneath to Macklin. Her pass to Chickus, a little bit low. Good hands there by Madeline to collect it. 10 to shoot, Field to shoot the three. That's off the back rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Graver. Again, Gretna East can get it to single digits with a basket here on this possession. 6:15 left. Lindsay to the left side, that's Love. Back to Lindsay. Now they'll bounce it inside to Shelburne, kicks it back out. Love's gonna square up for three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound stays with Gretna East. Now Shelburne will shoot the three. That's no good. Love with the rebound. The putback is good, and she's fouled. So Justice Love will get the bucket. Cadence Field gets the foul. It's her second, team's first. Justice Love at the line to try to complete the three-point play. Heather Wadsworth and Taylor LaRock will check in. It's an 8-point game right now. Love can make it a 7-point contest. Hasn't been this close since the first quarter. Or the start of the second anyway. That free throw is no good. Rebound is tipped and put back up and in by LaRock. Offensive rebound, and now it's a 6-point game. 35-29. Field back into the front court for the Bears. She finds Macklin. Now back to Field. Now Macklin in the corner. Back out to Field. Cadence driving to the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Looking for some help. Kicks it out. Bo went for three. That's short. No good. Rebound by Chickus. Her putback is off the mark. No good. And the Griffins have the board, and now they'll push. Quickly, it's Wadsworth. Kicks it back out to Lindsay. Thought about the three. Now she's caught up inside. Bounces back out to Love. Inside to Shelburne. She puts it in. Maddie Shelburne gets a bucket. Bears almost turned it over in the backcourt. Matt Ashoff's going to call a timeout. It is 35-31. Lead for Blair that was once at 16 has been cut down to 4 with 5:04 left. And this is Kelly, this is just a whole brand new ball game now.
Yeah, it is. When the question I had earlier, when the second half came in, the Elkhorn East, they just came out. The Griffins were coming out with a lot of fire after the halftime. Obviously, a big conversation happened there. So my question was, were they able to keep that up? Towards the end of the third quarter, they kind of backed off, and the Bears were able to take on again. But coming back into the fourth quarter, the Griffins just coming straight at them and attacking and doing it fairly clean.
Yeah, and that's really the right thing to say there, because they haven't got in any kind of foul trouble. And Blair has only 8 points in the second half. All of them belong to Cadence Field. Blair's got to find a way to get some offense from somewhere else, whether it's Wentz or Wolf that knocks down a three, or whether they get it inside to Chickus or Macklin or somebody else. They need a basket to settle themselves down here, because right now it is all Gretna East, and the pressure really has the Blair offense rattled.
Well, and that you kind of hit right there, is the Bears not able to control the clock. That is the big situation right there, because they are on their heels and Griffins are just in the attack mode. So the Bears need to figure out how to control that clock a little bit better.
You got it. Cadence Field takes the inbounds, plays catch with Wolf. Kate Wolf in the backcourt to Macklin. Now it's Field. She gets it across half court, skips it far side to Bo Wentz. Now to Wolf. Kate's trapped over there in that far corner, and the ball's taken away. And a jump ball is going to be called by our official over there on the far side. It'll be Gretna East basketball, but it's a break for the Bears, because that stopped a potential run-out situation. 4:46 left. Bears still lead it, by the way. They're up by 4. They could use a stop here. Into the front court with it comes Frederick. She has it on the right wing. To Love. Now LaRock with it. Finds Shelburne. She'll drive down inside. Her shot is a wild one. It's no good. And good rebound controlled. Allie Sullivan got it. 2-on-1 the other way. Inside is Wentz. She lost it on the way up. No good. Back the other way come the Griffins. LaRock in the corner. Finds Shelburne. Puts it up and in. That's actually Heather Wadsworth, not Shelburne. Wadsworth with the bucket. It's now a 2-point game. 35-33. Cadence Field to Bo Wentz. Wentz bounce pass inside to Sullivan, and she puts it in. A huge basket for the Bears, and they can now breathe. They've extended their lead back to 4, but if nothing else, they stop the scoring run. That's their first points in quite some time here in this fourth quarter. 37-33, 3:45 left. Three-pointer on the way for Love. That's good. Justice Love hits the three, her first of the game. 1-point lead for Blair now, 37-36. Cadence Field across half court. Now it's Wolf with it. A lot of contact over there. Macklin had it knocked into the backcourt. It'll stay with the Bears. You can start to feel the intensity from the crowd as well as the Griffin defenders get up into the Blair ball handlers. The crowd is begging for a foul. 3:23 left. It's a 1-point game. Blair leads it 37-36. 20 on the shot clock as they get it into field. Cadence picks up her dribble and finds Bo Wendt. Wendt gets it inside. Can't get the basket to go, but they will get a foul called. She'll get free throws. The foul is on Shelburne, her second and the team's second. Big free throws coming here for Bo Wendt as she heads to the line. She hasn't scored here in the second half. She's got 5 in the game. First one is good. Avery Drew in for the Bears. She'll replace Tatum Macklin. Blair leads it by 2, 38-36.
This is where you find that the foul line is key. You have to hit every single one of them.
Everything down the stretch. Wendt gets them both. And Madeline Chickas is in. Allie Sullivan comes out. 3:12 left. 3-point lead for the Bears, 39-36. Griffins have fought their way right back into this game. Haven't quite got even yet. They've had it to as little as 1. Lindsay and Love playing catch with it out up high. Sophia Lindsay's hit a couple of big threes. Love's going to shoot the 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Griffins. It's Lindsay. She puts it up and in. Lindsay with the rebound, but it was Shelburne with the offensive rebound. That's the one thing the Bears did such a good job in the first half, was controlling that defensive glass. Gave up a big offensive board there. Now Wentz got it on the left wing. To Wolf, back to Wentz. She'll put it on the deck. That's going to be an offensive foul. That's a good call. Bo Wendt is called for the push-off. Her third, team second. And now with a 2-point basket on this trip, Gretna East could take the lead. It's 39-38. Bears by 1. Boy, what a fantastic game this has turned out to be. Under 2.5 minutes left. And a timeout will be taken by Wade Coulter of Gretna East with 2:21 left. This will be, let's see if he wanted a full or a 30. His team's down 1, 39-38. It's a full timeout, so we'll step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com.
2:21 left of the game as the Lady Bears taking on the Lady Griffins, and what a battle we have towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it's been really a tale of 2 halves here. Blair led this by 16 at halftime. Gretna East now down by 1 with a chance to take the lead on this possession. 39-38 your score. And it'll be Justice Love throwing it in over on the far sideline. Same 5 on the floor, it looks like, for the Bears coming out of that timeout. So starters with Avery Drew in place of Tatum Macklin on the floor for Blair. Bears, of course, stay in that 2-3 zone defense. Sophia Lindsay up high to Love. Now to the high post, it's Shelburne. Spins into the free throw lane, kicks it out, a wide open 3 for Lindsay, and she knocks it down. Her third 3 of the second half. She's got 11, and the Griffins have the lead. 41-39.
Dangerous forward pass on that one. Just got tapped out by the Griffins.
Quick sub to the table there as Taylor LaRock will check in. And looks like she'll replace Elaine Graver. Under 2 minutes now. 41-39. Coach Ashoff has 3 timeouts left. The Griffins have 4. That passes down into the corner to Kate Wolf. Back up high to Field. Cadence Field finds Chickus. Madeline Chickus to the free throw line. Back to Field in the corner to Wolf. She'll shoot the three. That's off the rim, no good. Field, however, grabs the rebound, and she's pushed from behind. Foul's going to be on Shelburne. It's her third. It's the team's third, so not a free throw situation yet. And it will be a sideline inbound for the Bears. Fresh 35 on the clock. The shot clock, I should say. Minute 35 on the game clock. Chickus on the right wing. Inside to Drew. She was open for a moment. Kicked it back out to Chickus. Now back out to Wolf. An open three. In and out, no good. Rebound is tipped. Good tip by Chickus. Bo Went has it. Minute 17 left. Chickus will shoot the three. That's off the mark, no good. And the board for the Griffins, and they will slow it down now with a minute 10 left, and they're up by 2. Bears can play this out. They don't have to foul, but they need to hope for a miss and secure a defensive rebound. Shelburne, free throw line, jumper, no good. Field with the rebound. She's going to try to run it out. They're going to get a foul in the backcourt, and that's probably a good move there by the Griffins because that was going to turn into a run-out situation that we saw in the first half, Kelly. Justice Love gets the foul. It's her third. Team's fourth, so still not a shooting situation.
Right, that was the perfect time to foul when you have the room to be able to do it.
53.8 seconds left. A bunch of subs in for the Griffins defensively. Tatum Macklin checks in for the Bears. She came in for Avery Drew, so it's the starters out there now for Blair. 50 seconds left. Bears down by 2. Chickus had it knocked away and stolen, and now the Bears are going to have to foul. Well, technically they don't have to yet. 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They're down 2. They can play this out if they want, and there's the foul given. Cadence Field hustles over and tries to knock it away from Lily Frederick. Field picks up her third. It's the team's third, so Blair still has to foul 2 more times to get into the bonus. Gretna East going to call a timeout first. We don't have to go anywhere, Kelly. Nope. We can keep it here. 41-39 Bears down by 2. Gretna East has really made a good comeback here in the second half. Now if you're Blair, it's aggressive defense to try and get a steal, and if you don't get a steal, you foul right away.
Yeah, and that's the thing is wait to foul when you absolutely have to. But if you can steal or just get that block and then get the breakaway, because you're a shot away from tying this thing up.
Yep. I'm looking, though, they have 26 seconds left on the shot clock, so I'm trying to figure out if they called that a foul on Field, which I thought they did, which should put a fresh 35 on the shot clock.
Which would only put a second between.
Exactly. You're right, because right now it's a 10-second differential, so maybe I missed something there. It'll be an inbound for the Griffins on the far side. They get it in to Lindsay. She's guarded by Cadence Field. Now Shelburne with it. Almost taken away by Went out at midcourt. And now there's the whistle and the foul. They'll turn the shot clock off. But Blair still needs to foul one more time. And Bo Went picks up her fourth, so she can't be the player that commits the foul. Well, I must have missed it because they said that's only the third team foul, so that must not have been a foul on Field over there. That's why the shot clock didn't reset to 35. Blair still needs to foul 2 more times. Macklin defending the inbound. They get it in. Bears need to foul. 25 seconds left. There they are over on the far sideline. Is it Field or Macklin? Let's see who the guilty party is. It's on Tatum Macklin. That's all right. That's only her first. Team's fourth, and now the next one will put Gretna East at the free throw line. Quickly into the game, it's Heather Wadsworth. She'll check in for Elaine Graver. So if you're Blair, you try to get a steal. If you don't, you foul right away. Ball in to Lindsay. Now back out to Shelburne. Shelburne down into the corner. That's Love, and they'll foul her. Not a bad foul. Justice Love is 0 for 1 from the free throw line in the game. I think it was Chickus who picked up the foul. No, it was not. It was on Kate Wolf, her second. Team's fifth, Justice Love will head to the line to shoot 2 with 15 seconds left. Her team leads it by 2. Blair needs at best, a 1 for 2 trip here, but Coach Ashoff's going to call a timeout first. as I mentioned earlier, he does have plenty of timeouts left. So you set up a couple of plays here, really. So the first one is if she makes both free throws and you're down 4, you got to go quickly and probably get a layup.
Yep.
But if she makes 1 of 2, it's a 3-point game, and then maybe you draw something up here for a 3-point shooter.
Right. Yeah. The question, the thing is to be able to get the time back on your side, and that is if you can get that 3-point shot, then you can tie it up and then just play out the rest of the game and figure out what's going to happen next in OT. But
right,
again, a very important game. So really, both teams are going to play right to the edge.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. We got a 5'8" freshman, Justice Love, who is a starter, so she certainly has played plenty of important minutes here, but she's at the line shooting 2 big free throws with 15 seconds left. First one is nothing but net. She got 8 points now in the game. She has scored 6 of them here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw is good, so she gets them both. The lead is 4 now for Gretna East. Love is out, Graver is in. Bears need 2 baskets for Gretna East. You just got to make sure you don't foul on a free throw. Any foul here, by the way, for Gretna East does put Blair at the free throw line. Cadence Field will take it all the way down inside. Shots up, no good. Rebound fought for. A jump ball is going to be the call. It'll be Blair basketball. 7 seconds left. Bears still down by 4. They'll need to get a quick one here and a foul, or hope for a fouled 3-point attempt. Field's going to throw it in. She gets it into Chickus. Her pass is tipped and taken away by Lindsay, and the Bears turn it over.
That is not what they wanted.
That will likely do it here with 3.8 seconds left. Macklin called for the foul. It's her second. And Sophia Lindsay, who has had a really, really nice second half, heads to the line to shoot 2. First one, back rim, no good. She'll shoot 1 more. She has 11 in the game, with 8 of them coming here in the fourth quarter. That one is good, makes it a 5-point game. Ball comes in to Cadence Field. She'll bring it across half court. Shot at the buzzer is good, so Cadence hits the 3. It's a bit of a moot point because Bears were down by 5. They'll lose it by 2, 44-42. A really, really well-played ball game by both teams. When it looked like Blair was going to run away with it, Gretna East fought their way back, and they'll pick up a 2-point victory over the Bears.
It was really a game of 2 halves, but actually the first 3 quarters were Blair Bears, and then the fourth quarter, the Griffins just really fought back and came back into it.
Yeah, they really did. I don't have it right here right in front of me, but Blair only made 3 baskets in that fourth quarter. Gretna East must have scored almost 20 points in that fourth quarter.
Well, when we take a break, you can get your thoughts together, and then we'll come back, wrap things up, and get ready for the boys right here on BSDNlive.com.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on BSDNlive.com. You can learn more about them at SEI Security. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on BSDNlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on BSDNlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-associates.com.
Tough game for the Lady Bears as they gave it up lost by 2 to the Griffins. And, well, Brian, you have the breakdown. Tell us a little bit about that game.
Yeah, you talked about it, Kelly. It was just a tale of two halves. Gretna East, in that fourth quarter outscored Blair 24-9. So they win it 44-42. Recap of the individual scoring really quickly for the Bears. Cadence Field led the way. She played great all game. She had 27 in the game. 7 for Bo Went, 5 for Allie Sullivan, and 3 for Tatum Macklin. 27 in the first half for the Bears, just 15 in the second half as they come to 42 as a total. Let's see, 2 players in double figures for Gretna East. Maddie Shelburne had 13. Sophia Lindsay finished with 12. Justice Love had 9. Taylor LaRock with 4. Maggie Pfaff, Heather Wadsworth, and Elaine Graver each with 2. 11 in the first half for Gretna East, but 33 in the second half. They come back and they win it 44-42. Griffins are now 16-5 on the year. Blair falls to 13-6. And as we mentioned earlier, they will play here at home in a couple of days. On Friday, they'll take on a team from Trainer, Iowa, before they head back into play against Nebraska teams on Saturday. So 2 more games yet this week for Coach Aschoff's squad as they look to wrap up the regular season.
Yeah, at home on Friday, away on Saturday, then back again next Tuesday, I believe.
A week from today, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So we'll take a little break, come back, and have the boys take on the Griffins as we continue our coverage right here on BSDNLive.com.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-jacksonassociates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
Good evening and welcome to Blair High School for tonight's Eastern Midlands Conference matchup. Tonight we welcome our visitors, the Gretna East Griffins. And of course, your Blair Bears. As a reminder, good sportsmanship is valued by the administration, teachers, officials, fans, and players. We are pleased that you chose to support your team today. Please do so by refraining from negative yells or comments at players, coaches, or officials. Interscholastic events are an extension of the classroom. Remember to be a good sport and cheer for your team. Please enjoy the game. And now for your starting lineups. First up, the visitors from Gretna East. A 6'3" junior, number 30, Lucas Wintermore. A 6'3" junior, number 32, Drake Brown. A 6'3" senior, number 33, Carson Herman. A 6'2" junior, number 35, Connor Levinson. And a 6'2" junior, number 44, Lawson Bear. Head coach of the Griffins is Cooper Anthony. And now the starting lineup for your Blair Bears. A 6'1" sophomore, number 10.
Well, welcome back here, everybody, to Blair High School on BSDN Live. Starting lineups being announced in the boys contest between Gretna East and the Blair Bears. For the Griffins, they'll start with Lucas Winterbore, a 6'3" junior. Drake Brown, another 6'3" junior. Then it's Carson Herman, a 6'3" senior. Connor Levinson, a 6'2 junior, and Lawson Blair, another 6'2" junior. Cooper Anthony is the head coach for Gretna East. They are 14-6 this year. For the Bears, it's Devin Larson, a 6'1 sophomore, Brevin Leggett, a 6-foot sophomore, Hayden Daggett, a 6'2" senior, Aiden Slominski, a 6-foot senior, and Bo Meyer, a 6'5" senior. Chris Whitwer is the Bears head coach. He's assisted by Will Landsman, Trey Landsman, and Quincy Nichols. Bears are 9-11 on the season. The tip is in the air and won by the Bears. Actually didn't have Bo Meyer in the tip circle. It was won by Hayden Daggett. Gretna East will go to work in a man-to-man defense here, it looks like. So Larson and the Bears moving around the perimeter. It's Daggett to Meyer. Bo Meyer picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Now Larson with it again. Devin driving to the free throw line. It's poked away. Meyer's got it. Nice look down inside. Good catch. Shot by Daggett doesn't go. And the Griffins now will run out the other end. Pull up three-pointer long. No good by Drake Brown. A quick miss there, but an offensive rebound and a putback up and in by Lawson Blair. Gretna East has the first two of the game. A little bit of backcourt pressure here. Slominski brings it across the timeline. Now it's Meyer with it over on the left wing. Right side, Hayden Daggett kicks it out. That's Brevin Leggett with it. Quick catch, got it off to Meyer. Now Larson. Devin Larson looking for a little bit of room. Now Brevin Leggett has it. 10 to shoot. Leggett guarded by Winterbore. Takes him to his left. Now he'll kick it out. Meyer will shoot the three. That's good. Good patience there by the Bears. Bo Meyer, even though he's 6'5", we've seen he's a capable three-point shooter, so it's not a bad find as the shot clock is winding down, and the Bears now lead it 3-2. 90 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Gretna East back to work on the offensive end. A little bit of a longer possession here this time for the Griffins. Connor Levinson with it on the right side wing, picks up his dribble. Now he's got it right back. Levinson kicks it out. Three-pointer from the right side is in and out, no good. Rebound is tipped and controlled by the Bears. Devin Larson quickly up ahead. Hayden Daggett cut off there as he wanted to go baseline. Now he got it to Meyer. Bo spins into the middle of that defense, lost the ball and turned it over. Fast break the other way. Driving down inside with it is Drake Brown. He'll kick it out. Now they're working around the perimeter. Three-pointer from the left corner is up and good. That's Connor Levinson with the three, the first three-pointer of the game for Gretna East, and they lead it by 2 now. It's 5-3. 5:38 left to play here in the first quarter as Brevin Leggett dribbles out near the mid-court line. Now a drive to the baseline and a blocking foul is going to be called as Devin Larson is knocked to the floor, and Lawson Blair will pick up his first personal and the team's first as well. Baseline inbound coming here for the Bears. Brevin Leggett will throw it in, lobs it into the middle. Bo Meyer's got it. He's double teamed immediately. It's knocked away. Levinson, right-hand layup, no, but an offensive board. That won't go. Rebound still loose, controlled again by the Griffins, and now Blair will put it up and in. A couple of offensive rebounds. Winterbore gets the assist. It's 7-3. Blair down by 4. Just about 3 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Meyer had it inside, lost it, and it's taken away again by Gretna East. Quick run out the other way. Brown for 3. That's off the front rim. No good. Good box out there by Devin Larson. He's got the rebound. And now back into the offensive end. Larson out there inside of the tip circle, left side to Slominski. He'll lob it into Meyer. Good help defense coming from the backside there by Boers. He knocks it away. Consecutive turnovers again for the Bears. Three-pointer on the other end. It's good by Connor Levinson. His second of the opening quarter. It is 10-3, and Chris Whitwer wants a timeout. 4:32 left to play in the first. His team is down by 7. We can step away here real quickly. We'll be back on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com.
Welcome back to the Blair Bear Gymnasium for Blair Bear basketball, taking on the Griffins of Gretna East on BSDNlive.com.
Not quite halfway through the first quarter. It is 10-3. Gretna East with the early lead. 4:32 left to play. First sub into the game for the Bears. It looked like Luke Donner in at that dead ball. Also Lane Christensen out there as well. And is that Bennett McCoy, number 14? He's out there as well. Hopefully I've got the right number there. They don't have him listed on the varsity roster, but he's listed as number 14 on the JV roster, so hopefully that's right. I apologize if it's not. He's got the ball right now at the top of the key. He'll drive down to the right side of the free throw lane. Now up high, leg it for three, no good. Rebound controlled by Lawson Bear. Out to Levinson. He's already got a couple of threes in this opening quarter. Bears need to stick close to him. Right on cue, he's open for three on the left wing. That's a little bit off the mark, no good. Rebound originally controlled by the Bears, but then thrown away. Beck Hovey has it. Good pass there by Hovey to the left baseline, and Lucas Winterbor drives in and gets the finish. His first two. It's now a 9-point lead for the Griffins, 12-3 with 3:35 left to play in the first. Brevin Leggett drives down in the free throw lane, lost the ball but got his own rebound. Follow is no good, and a foul on the rebound going to be called, I think, on Gretna East. They might get Levinson with the foul here. Nope, sorry, it's on Carson Herman. His first, team's second. Brody Boone checks in. He's a 6'2" junior, and Devin Larson back in for the Bears. McCoy will throw it in. Now it's Daggett. Around the perimeter, Christensen quickly to McCoy. Now Larson for three. That's off the front rim, no good. Good rebound over there on the far side, controlled by Winterbor. Up ahead to Hovey. He'll drive down to that right baseline, cut off there, kicks it back out, and it's Levinson. 3 minutes, 3:05 actually left to play here in the first. Levinson's got it back, quickly shovels it to Brody Boone. His pass is almost knocked into the backcourt. Good hands there. Now it's Winterbor with it, and he drives down the lane, and he's going to be fouled before he could get the shot up. Foul is on McCoy. His first, team's first. Bo Meyer back into the game for the Bears, and Logan Barcel, a 6'1" junior, in for the first time for Gretna East. 2:50 left to play here in the first. It's 12-3. Griffins with a 9-point lead. Levinson with a quick catch, couldn't get inside. They'll bounce it back out to him, and now around the perimeter. Boone to Herman. Back right in front of the Bears bench, it's Brody Boone with it. Back up high, this is Levinson driving in. The right-hand floater doesn't go. Good job there by Meyer to stand in there and take the contact, and now a blocking foul is going to be called as Christensen brought it across half court. It's on Beck Hovey, his first, team's third. Not quite into the bonus situation yet. 2:29 left in the first quarter. They'll get it into Larson. Still 12-3, Bears down by 9. McCoy with the catch out near midcourt. Now to Meyer, right side Christensen. Now it's Larson again. Devin working against Beck Hovey. Spins him down the free throw lane. Little floaters up and good. Tough shot there, but a good finish by Devin Larson. It's now 12-5 as we approach the 2-minute mark here of the first quarter. Connor Levinson back to the top of the key for Gretna East. Now left side to Barcel. Quick ball movement there against this Bears 2-3 zone defense. Levinson's going to bounce it into the free throw lane. Now they'll kick it out into the corner. Three-pointer is up and good by Brody Boone. Good patience, good ball movement. Boone hits the triple. It's now a 10-point lead, 15-5, and Larson turns it over at half court. Good one-on-one defense there by Hovey. Now back into the front court we go. Three-pointer from the left corner. That's no good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. And off of the Griffins, will belong to the Bears. Aiden Slaminski and Brevin Leggett back in for Blair. Lawson Bear and Drake Brown will return to the game as well for Gretna East. Minute 20 left in the first quarter as Larson brings it across half court. Now it's Slominski. Almost turned it over. Now it's Larson again with it. Larson left side, three-pointer for Leggett off the rim, no good. Boone with the rebound for Gretna East. He'll push it into the front court in a hurry. Now left side to Barcel. Back to Boone. Brown, one more extra pass. He's going to shoot a deep three-pointer from the wing, off the rim, no good. Good hands over there by Donner to save that one and keep it in the possession of the Bears. Gets it off to Slominski. Aiden working against pressure in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline. And now he had his pocket picked. That's Beck Hovey again with another steal. Hovey into the front court, and a foul is going to be called as he wanted to leave it to Logan Barcel, but Barcel was kind of wrapped up there by Slominski. Aiden picks up his first, team's second. 33.8 seconds left in the quarter. They'll turn the shot clock off. Hayden Daggett checks in. Luke Donner will come out. Baseline inbound here for the Griffins. And Brown gets it in to Boone. Boone's pass into the corner was tipped. Knocked out there into the hallway. It'll stay with Gretna East. Just under 30 seconds left now to play in the first. Griffins will throw it in over on that far side. And they get it in. It's Hovey. Now Brown for three. That's good. Drake Brown hits his first three on his fourth attempt, I believe. That one was the most open of all of them. Makes it 18-5, now a 13-point lead. Larson hounded in the corner, bounce pass to Meyer, a little bit too far out of his reach and a turnover. 8 seconds left. Let's see if the Griffins will add another point to the total here. Three-pointer from the corner, that's no good. Nice job there by Daggett to get the rebound. And the first quarter will end. All Gretna East so far, 18-5. The Bears are down. We'll break for 60 seconds. We'll be back with the second quarter on BSDN Live.
The Architects of Jackson, Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson and Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-jacksonassociates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank.
It's Blair Bear Basketball. Thank you to all of the sponsors, part of the Booster Club and the Blair Bears sponsors right here on bsdnlive.com.
We're ready to start the second quarter. 18-5 is the score. Gretna East with a 13-point lead and the basketball to start the quarter. He'll get it in, and it's Drake Brown with it. He brings it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense, it looks like here for the Bears. Brown to the free throw line, picks up his dribble. Dumped it left side, now he's got it back. He'll shoot the three, that's up and good. Drake Brown with his second three-point basket of the ball game makes it 21-5. Bears will go to work here on the offensive end. Slominski in a little bit of trouble as he's picked up his dribble. Nice cut by Bo Meyer on a backdoor cut. Meyer with the catch and the finish. Bo's got 5. Good pass there by Slominski to find him. Now the Bears need to find some defense here. They're down by 14. Brown picks up his dribble. Dumps it out there on the right side wing. Now it's Bear with it. Meyer picks him up at the free throw line to Levinson. Back to Bear, driving into the lane. He'll kick it out, three-pointer on the way. That's Winterboard, shot no good. Meyer with the board. Bears want to run. Christensen gets it up ahead to Slominski. Hits the brakes, now up high. It's Meyer with it. Cut off there as he wanted to drive down the lane. Bo will dump it back out to Hayden Daggett. Around the perimeter, Christensen, Meyer, 3 in the corner, a little bit short, no good. Levinson grabs the rebound. Connor Levinson up ahead with it. Now it's Brown. He'll pull up for a deep three-pointer. That's off the front rim, no good. Got his own rebound, though. Dumped it down underneath there to Bear. Bear spins, lost it. Meyer somehow grabbed it, just jumped back in bounds. Good hustle there by Bo, and the Bears get the basketball back. They'll slow things down. Still down 21-7. Daggett, his bounce pass is intercepted. Try to get it into Meyer. Good defense there by Bear to get the steal. Now Levinson up ahead to Brown. Brown spins into the free throw lane, lost his footing and the basketball. Turnover, and the Bears look to run. Meyer into the corner to Daggett. Hayden drives baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called before the shot. I believe it'll be on Lucas Winterbor. His first, team's first. Luke Donner back into the game for the Bears. Bo Meyer will head out. Beck Hovey and Brody Boone in for Gretna East. Christensen will throw it in for the Bears. Gonna have to lob it out up high. Tough catch there and a good one there by Daggett. Now it's Larson to Christensen at the short corner. Back out up high and around the perimeter. That's Slaminski with it. He'll drive to the block. Tough turnaround shot, no good, and a rebound controlled by Carson Herman. 2.5 minutes gone here in this quarter. It's 21-7. Gretna East with a 14-point lead. Herman with it at the right wing. Now that's Levinson. He'll drive into the middle. Hands it off to Boone, who drives down the left side of the lane. His shot was no good. Rebound is controlled by the Bears. Hayden Daggett all the way to the other end, up off the glass, no good. Couldn't get it to fall. Good shot. Just bad luck, and the rebound controlled by the Griffins. Now Levinson will try, and we're going to get a foul. I think you're going to get a hand check called here on the Bears. That'll be on Larson, his first. First for Blair as well. Bennett McCoy back into the game for the Bears, a 5'11 freshman. We saw him in the first quarter. 5:04 left to play in the half. They'll get it in. It's Levinson with it. Levinson, little step back three off the back rim. That's no good. The rebound is saved, but into the hands of the Griffins. A shot by Herman was no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Try to earn him the hard way. Foul is on Daggett. His first, team's second.
Will be number 33, Carson Herman.
Carson Herman at the line, shooting 2 with 4:53 still left to play in the second quarter. First one is good.
First checking in for Blair, number 34, Bo Meyer, and number 44, Thomas LeGrand.
Bo Meyer and Thomas LeGrand in for the first time. He's a 6'4 junior. Is LeGrand back out there with Meyer. Carson Herman will shoot one more free throw here. That's good as well. It's 23-7. The lead is out to 16 for the Griffins. Devin Larson across the timeline. Gets it to McCoy. He's trapped out there and had to bounce it off of the foot of Connor Levinson. Ball stays with the Bears. Bennett McCoy will throw it in. Lobs it into the back court. Devin Larson's got it. Over on the left wing. Larson now up high to Donner. Now it's McCoy with it to the free throw line. Out to Meyer. Bo Meyer spins baseline, puts it up off glass and in. Meyer's got all 4 for the Bears here in the quarter. He's got 7 in the game. It's 23-9. Blair back to a 14-point deficit. Ball worked around the perimeter, now dumped down inside there to Herman. Back out to Levinson. He loses it on the pass down inside. It's poked away and stolen by the Bears. And we're going to get a whistle and a charge as Devin Larson drove right into the chest. It's a tough call because the defender was moving, but Larson lowered it. Shoulder went right into him. Brody Boone was the defender there. Larson picks up his second. Team's third. Larson stays in the game with 2 fouls. Just about midway through. Now we'll get to the midway point of this second quarter with 4 minutes left as Levinson brings it across half court. Levinson and Hovey playing catch with it. Hovey's got it in between the circles. Now back right side, Levinson, a quick 3. That's off the rim, no good. Barcel with the offensive rebound, however. Griffins will go to work again. Up high with it is Boone. Right side to Levinson. He picks up his dribble, skips it far side. Barcel. Now it's Boone driving all the way down into the block, into a triple team. His pass is knocked away. Good hands there by Luke Donner. Got it to Bo Meyer. Meyer will take it the other way. He's going to be fouled as he drove down inside, but he's headed to the free throw line to try to add a couple more points. Barcel gets the foul. It's his first, team's second. Meyer at the line, shooting 2. We'll have subs after the first one. Bo's had a nice start to the game so far with his 7 points. That free throw is in and out, no good. Lawson Bair back into the game for Gretna East, and Brevin Leggett will return for the Bears. Looks like he's going to come in for Devin Larson. One more free throw here for Bo Meyer. With 3:24 left in the half, that one is good. So Bo gets 1 out of 2. He's got 8 points. His team has 10, but they're down 23-10 as we approach halftime. Hovey to the right side to Levinson. Back to Hovey, now Levinson. He'll drive inside of that 3-point line. His pass is poked away. Good steal there again. I think that was Luke Donner with the good hands. Got it away, now it's LeGrand to McCoy. He'll shoot the 3, that's up and good. Bennett McCoy knocks down the 3-pointer, his first bucket of the game. Makes it a 10-point lead now for Gretna East, 13-23. Levinson will fire for 3 back on the other end, that's no good. Rebound controlled by Herman, however, got it to Levinson. Now in the corner, that 3 is off the mark. And Thomas LeGrand grabs the board for the Bears. Up ahead with it is McCoy on the right wing. In the corner to Meyer, thought about the 3. Gonna drive baseline instead. Meyer wanted the foul call, didn't get it. Shot went off the backboard. Officials didn't see that either. Quick run out the other way, left-hand layup is good. Boy, Carson Herman, the beneficiary there on a play that probably should have been blown dead, and immediately timeout called by Cooper Anthony. It's 25-13, Gretna East by 12 with 2:17 left in the first half. They'll take a full timeout so we can step away with them, and we'll be back on BSDN Live.
RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities. The scoreboard and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
It's the Blair Bears taking on Gretna East Griffins right here on bsdnlive.com.
2 minutes and 17 seconds left to play here in the first half. Gretna East, after the basket, leads it by 2, 25-13. They'll apply some full court pressure here into the game for the Bears for the first time. Brooks Ray, a 5'11 junior, came in at that timeout. Bo Meyer will get it into Slominski. Aiden Slominski working in the backcourt against Logan Barcel. Gets it across the timeline. Now Meyer's got it. He's guarded by Herman. There's Ray. Now LeGrand. Thomas LeGrand's going to fire the 3. That's good. The big fella off the bench drills a triple. Back to single-digit deficit now for the Bears. Down by 9, 25-16. Minute 45 left here in the first half. Levinson on the wing. He's been quiet here after a hot start. Herman will shoot the jumper from the free throw line. That's no good. Nice hustle by the Bears. Get in there and grab the rebound, but then they turned it over as they tried to throw it out ahead. Slaminski's going to get called for the foul. Aiden will pick up his second. It's the team's fourth. So every foul for the next 90 seconds for the Bears will put Gretna East at the free throw line. Hayden Daggett returns for the Bears. So does Lane Christensen. Back in for Gretna East is Drake Brown. Brown has knocked down a couple of three-pointers so far in this game as well. Winterbor also back into the game, and Brown's going to be fouled immediately as he drives down the free throw lane. It's going to be called on Christensen, his first, team's fifth, and now Drake Brown to the free throw line, shooting 2 with 1:24 left here in the first half after we get a little bit of perspiration cleaned up off the floor. Brown's got 6, knocked down a 3 in the first quarter and 1 in the second quarter. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. It is good as he rattles it around the rim and it falls through. It's now a 10-point lead again for Gretna East, 26-16. Second one's good as well. So he gets them both. He's got 8 now in the game. Again, full court pressure applied in the backcourt, and Brown's going to get the steal as he takes it away from Christensen. He'll drive down inside. Couldn't get the shot to go. Christensen's going to get called for the foul. His second. And Brown's going to go right back to the free throw line.
Number 32, Drake Brown.
About 10 seconds ran off the clock. There's a 1:16 left. Brown gets the first one. He's now got 9. And he gets the second one as well. Perfect from the line both times. He's got now 10 points here in the first half. We approach the 1-minute mark left in the second quarter. Hayden Daggett deep in the corner, gets it to Bo Meyer. He'll drive down the free throw lane. Nice little scoop shot there by Meyer. He's got 10 in the game as well. Bears deficit is back to 11. It's 29-18. Brown will shoot the 3. Missed it, no good. Offensive rebound, though, is put back up and in by Lucas Winterbor. Nobody boxed him out. He drove right down the lane, grabbed the board, and put it back up and in. And now we're going to get a foul called as Hayden Daggett drove to the middle. It's on Lawson Bear, his second personal, team's third. McCoy back into the game for the Bears, and Beck Hovey back in for Gretna East. 42.4 seconds left in the first half. Christensen looking to throw it in. He gets it into Meyer. Got a whistle and a foul called as Meyer tried to come down with the catch. That'll be on Carson Herman. Team's fourth. For Herman, it's his second, so next one will put the Bears at the free throw line. Brody Boone will check in. Herman's going to come out. And again, Christensen will throw it in right over in front of the Bears fans. And now this, pardon me, that wasn't Christensen. That was actually Brooks Ray that threw it in. Pass was mishandled, but a held ball will be called, and the Bears keep the possession. Devin Larson's going to check back in for Blair. He'll replace Ray. Nope, actually he's going to come in for Christensen. Larson will throw it in. Actually, pardon me, that's McCoy. I'll get my stuff together here. McCoy throws it in. Good catch by Larson in the backcourt. Up ahead to Meyer. Bo along the baseline, spins his way to the block, pushes his way into the free throw lane. Shot's no good, however. And Levinson's got the rebound, but he turned it over in the backcourt as he dribbled it off of his foot. 25.2 seconds left in the first half. This last minute has kind of come to a grinding stop here. We'll see if the Bears try to hold it for the final shot. That's something that Chris Whitwer has tended to do in the past. Bennett McCoy's got it. Now near side to Ray. To Larson with 15 left in the half. Back to Ray. McCoy lost it on the catch, and a foul is going to be called on Bennett McCoy.
Fouls on number 14, Bennett
That'll be
McCoy.
his first.
Griffins are in the bonus. So at
Excuse
the
me,
line
that's
to
his
shoot
second.
shots will be number 0, Beck
Griffins in the bonus. Hovey to the line, shooting 2 with 10 seconds left. First one for Hovey is no good, so the score stays the same. It's 31-18. Bears down by 13. One more free throw coming here for Hovey. Missed that one as well. Ray up high for the rebound. Under 10 as Larson brings it across the timeline. Devin all the way to the glass, shot no good. Meyer almost had the rebound. Controlled by Gretna East. A last minute heave doesn't go, but the Griffins lead it by 13 as we head into our halftime break. 31-18 is the score. I'll turn it back over to Kelly, and we'll be back to recap the first half on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson, Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson & Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-jacksonassociates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
Yes, we were able to watch the Blair High Sparks dance team. Not able to listen to the music because of copyright issues,
Right.
but again, able to show you as much as we possibly can right here on BSDN Live. It's halftime as the Bears are trailing behind the Gretna East Griffins, and what a first half it was. Kind of resembles the opposite of what happened for the ladies earlier.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was definitely going to be a flip-flop, although the Bears got their offense going just a little bit more than what we saw from Gretna East girls' offense in their first half, but they're still down by 13. 6 players have points so far for Gretna East. Drake Brown leads the way. He's got 10. 6 points for Connor Levinson. 3 players with 4. Lucas Winterbore, Carson Herman, and Lawson Bear. And then Brody Boone has 3. 18 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter for Gretna East. And for Blair, 4 players in the books. Bo Meyer has 10. Thomas LeGrand and Bennett McCoy with 3 each. And Devin Larson's got 2. Blair scored 5 in the first quarter and 13 in the second quarter. So they played even with Gretna East in that second quarter, but down by 13 at the end of the first quarter. And of course, the math works out. They're down by 13 at halftime. So I don't know, if you're the Bears, you really got to start to try to find some offense from somewhere besides Bo Meyer. And you start to look at the rest of their starting lineup. No points so far from Brevin Leggett or Hayden Daggett or Aiden Slominski. So nice that LeGrand and McCoy could come off the bench and provide some offense.
Well,
But Bears need to find it from somewhere else.
I was going to say, get that offense. There's some quite a few open threes for the Griffins there that really kind of opened it up right away. And that's when you all of a sudden behind and you try to come back. And they did. They came back to within 9 or 8 at some point.
Yep.
But, again, just it went back to where the Griffins were able to get back to that 13-point lead. So we'll see what the second half brings. I think right this point in time, it's more about endurance as well. Just like we talked about for the ladies earlier, it's like who's going to be able to come back out at the end of the second half, have the energy, have the plan, and be able to stick with it consistently.
Yeah. Yeah, your point about defending the three-point line, especially early, is a good one. Gretna East had 4 3-pointers in that first quarter. Connor Levinson hit 2 early on, and then Boone hit 1, and so did Drake Brown, and Brown hit another one in the second quarter. Didn't seem like the Bears were as aggressive as what we typically see them getting out and defending that three-point line, and clearly looked like Gretna East was more than content to stay out there and fire them. I mean, they made 5. They probably shot 15,
right,
I think.
Yeah. It's like,
so,
but if they have a good enough percentage at the three-point line, then that's going to win you the game.
Yeah, almost every time. That's exactly right. It's hard to play catch-up from there. So let's hope that the Bears' halftime locker room is a similar speech to perhaps what Gretna East girls got,
right,
and
exactly.
they came out and just owned the second half. And we'll see if the Bears are able to do that here in the second half. We still got 4 minutes, I guess, left in our halftime break. But, yeah, it would be really nice for Blair to come out, get the win, get one game closer to 500. It would be a nice win, too, against a pretty good ball club.
Well, we're late enough in the season that it's really looking at, like we discussed with for the ladies, the sub-districts and districts just a couple weeks away. And really, how do we play in order to be able to put ourselves in a really good position getting into those games and being able to be in the better brackets?
Yeah, it's a good point. I'm wondering a little bit about, and I don't know about the health of the Blair team, but we're seeing some names and players out there on the floor that at least I haven't seen much this year. Certainly it doesn't mean they haven't played, but I also wonder if that's perhaps a strategy of the Bears coaching staff is to get some more guys some experience in case they're needed if they make it into, a game in the postseason. I mean, you see Bennett McCoy.
Yeah.
He wasn't even listed on the varsity roster that they printed off, so he clearly has played his way into a varsity spot, but makes the three-pointer in the first half. Thomas LeGrand, haven't seen a ton of him, this season as well. You also look at Lane Christensen, Brooks Ray, so a lot of names in that first half that we typically haven't seen. And I don't know if it's trying to send a message to the regular players or if it's like, let's just get some younger guys some experience to get everybody ready for the stretch run. I'm not sure.
Well, it could be, and I don't know of any injuries that would be causing this either, but it may be also just getting that experience and then reserving your strength for the second half.
Yeah, that could definitely be it too, right? And honestly, we didn't see a huge drop-off when the second and even third string guys came in, but I do expect if everything kind of stays the same, we'll see a little bit more aggressiveness from Brevin Leggett, from Hayden Daggett, even Aiden Slominski. Aiden's got 2 personal fouls, so he'll have to be a little bit careful, but both Leggett and Daggett not in any kind of foul trouble, and those guys are usually good at getting into the paint, getting to the rim, or shooting that sort of mid-range jumper. So I'm curious to see if they can get that going here in the second half. And then clearly you're down by 13, so you've got to do something different defensively. They haven't done a poor job of rebounding the basketball, but just giving up those early made three-pointers is what got them in the hole.
Yeah, so, and once you get behind and then if everybody's playing consistent, then it's hard to catch up. And
Right.
so it's being able to manage the clock, be able to manage the shots, and then be able to get the rebounds. And at this point in time, I think the Bears probably need to take advantage of some breakaways if at all possible.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to ratchet up the pressure on the defensive end and try to get aggressive on the offensive end. Nobody really in any foul trouble either for Gretna East at this point. Carson Herman and Lawson Bear each have 2, so I guess if you go at those individuals early in the third quarter and get their third one. But Gretna East so far has looked really deep. I mean, they've played probably 10 guys so far in this game as well, so it's not like they're a team with only 6 or 7 kids that can play. So they definitely have guys that can come off the bench and can and will contribute. So we will see what happens here. It's going to be Gretna East basketball to start the third quarter. We're waiting to get the right time up on the clock. Now it looks like they have done that. 31-18 your score. Bears down by 13 as we go to work in the second half. And an early horn. I think they're
still messing around.
They had a
clock.
problem with the shot clock here. There's 4 seconds gone off the game clock. The shot clock is still at 35, so they've got to get that straightened out here.
I was going to say, take a moment here and say, we know it's a big game when ESPN shows up in the student section.
Yeah, I'm sure ESPN would love the trademark laws sent over to the student section there. Now we're back underway as the clock issue is figured out. Griffins will move it around the perimeter. Now driving inside is Drake Brown. He's got 12. We really haven't seen him get inside very often here in this game, but now after a shot fake, he frees himself up, and he does. Gives his team now a 15-point lead, 33-18. Daggett with a good catch and a good pass from, I think it was Brevin Leggett who threw the pass. And there's Daggett with his first bucket.
But a nice pass to be able to get in front of him with a breakaway for the Griffins for 2.
That's it. You got to get back defensively. Lawson Bear got one that was a little too easy there, so they countered Blair's 2 with a quick 2 of their own. Bo Meyer almost lost the dribble. Got it to Sleminski. Aiden will let it fly. That's off the back rim. No good. Rebound is controlled by the Bears. Devin Larson's got it. He'll drive down inside. Shot's no good, but a foul's called, and there you go. That's the third on Lawson Bears. So we talked about it. If you could maybe get some foul trouble here for Gretna East, could be helpful. So he'll come out. Looks like Beck Hovey's going to come in. Larson's going to shoot free throws first, or at least he'll shoot one free throw first. And that's good.
Larson makes the first, checking in for Gretna East, number 0, Beck Hovey.
Blair only shot 2 free throws in the first half. It was Bo Meyer. He went 1 for 2. So Larson makes them now 2 for 3 as a team. Second free throw is good as well. Devin has 4 points now in the game, and the Bears trail by 13 again, 35-22. Levinson dumps it down to the baseline, up high to Brown. Three-pointer is good.
You can't leave that open.
That's his third. Third made 3, and you're right, he was 2 steps away from any defender. He's got 15 now in the game. And Leggett's going to turn it over, has his pocket picked. Brown the other way, lays it up and in. Good steal there by Beck Hovey. He's been a really tough defender in the backcourt. He's already got 3 steals. Leggett to his left, driving down into the free throw lane. He'll spin, put it up. That's no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Beck Hovey. That's his second. Team second, and that'll put Brevin Leggett at the line, shooting 2. Brevin's scoreless so far here in this game, and no longer as he gets the first free throw to go. Luke Donner back in for the Bears. He'll replace Hayden Daggett. Bears down 40-23, now still 23. That one almost fell in, but fell off the rim. Quickly up ahead with it is Brown. Around the perimeter, Levinson will shoot the 3. In and out, no good. Leggett with a good defensive rebound, excuse me. Brevin quickly up ahead underneath to Donner. Thought maybe he stepped on the baseline, but they'll call a blocking foul instead. It's on Hovey. He's got 3 now, team's third. Hovey will come out, and Brody Boone checks in. Bennett McCoy into the game for the Bears. And he'll throw it in from underneath his own basket. Just over 2 minutes gone here in this third. He lobs it out to Bo Meyer. Meyer right back to him. McCoy steps in and fires a 3 and drills it. So McCoy hits his second 3 of the game. He's got 6. And the Bears trail again by 14. It's 40-26. Little zone look here for Blair. Brown thought about the 3, then got it to Boone. Now skip far side to Levinson. Back to Boone, to Brown. Levinson, one more pass into the corner. 3-pointers up and good by Winterbore. Pretty nice possession there. Good patience, good ball movement. They got the open 3. Leads back out to 17, 43-26. 5:15 left in the third as Meyer waits for it up top. McCoy's going to shoot the 3 again. That was off the front rim. Rebound to the Griffins. Brown the other way will shoot the 3. That's good. Drake Brown has 20 in the game now. He's got 10 here in the quarter. 4 3-pointers. And the lead is 20, 46-26. Donner's pass is poked away and stolen by Brown. He'll take it to the other end. Layup is good. Now he's out to 22. Bo Meyer will be fouled in the backcourt as he was trying to get around Carson Herman. It's his third. Team's 4th. Logan Barcel will check in for Gretna East. 4:32 left to play in the third. They get it into Slominski. Bears down 48-26, and they're going to get a backcourt violation as Slominski passed it to Devin Larson, who just had not established himself in the front court yet. Daggett back into the game. He'll replace Bo Meyer. Levinson gets it into Brown. Quickly around the perimeter. Boone's got it in the corner. Boone up high to Winterbore. Bounce pass, it's Levinson again with it. Now Brown, who's been hot here in the quarter. Slominski's going to try and slow him down. Brown crossover to his right, all the way to the basket. Count the bucket and a foul. Drake Brown is filling it up here in this quarter. The foul is going to be called, I think, on Meyer. Nope, Luke Donner, his first, team's first.
At the line for one shot will be number 32, Drake Brown.
14 in the quarter for Brown. Now 15 as he gets that one to go. That, I believe, gives him 25 now in the game. Larson quickly up ahead, got it to McCoy, back to Larson in the corner. Devin driving down inside, good aggressive take. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Brown is his first personal. Team's 5th. Midway now, exactly 4 minutes left to play in the quarter. Devin Larson at the line, shooting 2 for the Bears. First one is no good. Devin now 2 for 3 from the line here in the game. He's got 4 points. He'll shoot one more time. That one's good. So he's got 5. Bears, however, trail it by 24 points, 51-27. Gretna East has really erupted here in this quarter thanks to Drake Brown. Good steal there by Devin Larson. Up ahead, Larson attacks the basket and finish. Good job there by Larson. Continuing to stay aggressive, makes it 51-29. And that pass along the baseline is tipped. Out of bounds, it will stay with the Griffins. Drake Brown will throw it in. Gets it into Levinson. He'll drive to the block. Right-hand floater, a little bit long, no good. McCoy had the rebound, but it was ripped away from him inside there by Carver Fritchen, and then he was fouled. Foul is going to be called on McCoy. His third, team's second, and that should put Carver Fritchen at the line, shooting 2 with 3:28 left in the quarter. First one is off the back rim, no good. LeGrand back into the game for the Bears, and so is Brooks Ray. Larson and Donner will take a seat. Second free throw here for Fritchen is good, so he gets 1 out of 2. It's 52-29, a 23-point lead with 3:25 left to play in the third. That pass is knocked out of bounds over toward the student section.
Checking in for Blair, number 34.
It'll stay with the Bears. Bo Meyer back in for Blair. He'll replace McCoy. Inbounds comes in to Hayden Daggett. Now it's Ray with it. To Meyer. Daggett again. Hayden spins down to the elbow, puts it up off glass, no good. Meyer kept the rebound alive. Daggett got it, put it back up, also missed, and now a foul called on the rebound. They may get Gretna East with the foul. That is the case.
Fouls on number 3, Jackson Adeas.
It's on Jackson Adeas.
Bears are in the bonus.
His first, team's 6th. Let's see who was fouled. It looks like it's going to be Lane Christensen at the line, shooting 2. 3:04 left to play in the quarter. Christensen, this will be his first attempts in the game. First one's good. That's his first point as well. Deficit's 22, it's 52-30. Second one's also good. Hovey back into the front court, playing with those 3 fouls. Gets it to Adeas. Now Hovey. Into Boone at the elbow, back to Adeas. He'll square up for 3, that's good. Jackson Adeas with his first bucket of the game, coming off the bench, makes it 55-31. Meyer's gonna try a 3 back on the other end for the Bears, no good. Ray got the rebound, however. Got it back to Meyer, Bo driving inside, scoop shot, no, the follow does go.
2 points, Meyer.
Good job there by Bo Meyer, his first 2 of the second half. He's got 12 now in the game. 2:15 left in the third. Back to a 22-point game, 55-33. Adeas with a good shot fake, dumps it down into the corner. That 3 is a little off the mark, no good by Logan Barcel, and the rebound pulled down by LeGrand. And he's fouled, he'll go to the other end to shoot free throws. The foul
Fouls on number 25.
called on number 25,
His first.
Carver
Bears are in the
Fritchen.
bonus, so at the line for
His
two
first,
shots,
we're already in the
34,
bonus.
LeGrand.
LeGrand at the line for the Bears, shooting 2. He's got 3 points so far tonight. 2:04 left to play in the third. First one is no good. Devin Larson and Bennett McCoy back in for the Bears. Andrew Dirking, a 6'1 junior, in for the first time for Gretna East. He'll replace Beck Hovey. One more free throw here for LeGrand. That is off the back rim, no good. The rebound controlled by Fritchen. Up ahead, Dirking, guarded by McCoy. Now it's Boone with it. Boone will spin down the free throw lane to his left hand, count the basket, and a foul. Foul called on Devin Larson, his third, team's third. Count the bucket for Brody Boone.
At the line for 1 shot will be number 31.
He's got 5 now in the game. They'll try to make it 6 here with 1:50 left in the third. 57-33 now your score. Free throw is in and out, no good, so the lead remains 24 for the Griffins. Larson across the timeline, step back three, that's no good. Boone's got the rebound. It's 4-on-2 the other way. Boone out into the corner, three-pointer up, short, no good by Dierking. Got his own rebound, but traveled with it as he was knocked to the floor. Aiden Slominski back in for the Bears. He'll replace Lane Christensen. Now McCoy will inbound it with 1:30 left in the quarter. Devin Larson brings it up the floor. Left side to LeGrand, three-pointer on the way. That's short, no good. Rebound controlled by the Griffins. A lot of contact as Boone drives inside, no whistle. Bears get the turnover. Quickly the other way comes Larson. To Slominski. Aiden down the middle, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the Griffins. Let's see who.
Fouls on number 3, Jackson Adeas.
It's on Jackson Adeas, his second. Slominski back to the line, or excuse me, to the line for the first time. Shooting 2 with 1 minute left in the quarter. First one is in and out, no good.
Number 33, Luke Donner.
Donner checks back in for the Bears, and he'll replace LeGrand. One more for Slominski. That one's also no good, so he misses them both. Bears haven't done themselves any favors at the free throw line here in the quarter. Under a minute now left to play as Boone brings it across the timeline. And his pass is almost intercepted. Good hustle there by Dierking. Now it's Adeas with it on the wing. Dierking will shoot the three. Back rim, no good. Meyer with a good catch and a quick outlet up ahead to Donner. Now it's McCoy. He'll put it up off glass and in. Bennett McCoy's got 8 now in the game. Good pass there by Donner, but everybody fell asleep back on the other end. Sneaking behind the defense is Logan Barcel. Good catch, good finish. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Fouls on number 14, Bennett McCoy. That is his 4th.
McCoy picks up the foul. He's got 4. So he's getting his money's worth out there tonight coming off the bench. Barcel to the line to try to complete the three-point play. And the lefty knocks it down. So Barcel adds another one. His team leads it 59-35. McCoy comes out into the game for him. Cole Ryden, a 6', 2" freshman, in for the first time. Meyer with it inside. His bounce pass is taken away. Boone's got it in the backcourt. All the way across the timeline, and he's hounded the whole way. Ball still loose on the floor. 2 to shoot. Three-pointer at the buzzer off the back rim. No good by Fritchen, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. It's a 25-point lead now for Gretna East, 60-35. We're back in 60 seconds on BSDN Live.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com.
3 quarters complete. The Blair Bears trailing against the Griffins, 35-60.
And it will be Blair basketball to start the fourth quarter. Couple of fresh faces still out there for the Bears. Cole Ryden is one of them. He's a 6'2 freshman. Larson drives to the free throw line, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Griffins. I believe Gretna East has all 5 of their starters out there to start the quarter. See how long Coach Cooper Anthony keeps it that way. Ball's inbounded to Slominski. Aiden with a good crossover to drive down the free throw lane and a finish. His first 2 of the game. Good aggressive take there. Makes it 23-point game, 60-37. Drake Brown's got it at the top of the key. He'll drive down the free throw lane. Scoop left-hand layup, no good. Meyer with the rebound for the Bears. They push the tempo the other way. Bo all the way down the free throw lane, and a foul is going to be called as he drives to the basket. We'll see who the guilty party was here with the reach. Going to be called on Winterbor. His second, team's first. Foul is on the shot. So Meyer heads to the line. He'll shoot 2. First one is good.
Meyer makes the first.
Bo's now got 13 points in the game. Second free throw is also good. Down to a 21-point lead for Gretna East, 60-39. See if the Bears can continue to keep the pressure on here in these first couple of minutes of the fourth quarter. There's a turnover, good hands there by Slominski on the pass from Brown. Now up ahead to Larson. Devin will drive underneath, gets it to Ryden. Up top to Meyer. Bo Meyer drives down the free throw lane. Shot no. Good aggressive take there, couldn't get the finish. Now he fell down in the backcourt, so numbers for Gretna East. Bear with it inside, out to Levinson. Levinson dumps it into Winterbor, back out to Levinson. They'll run a little clock here with 6.5 minutes left. It's Brown with it, guarded by Meyer. Now Bear with 10 to shoot. Back to Brown, guarded by Slominski. And a whistle before the pass. Is going to be a foul called on the Bears. Aiden Slominski is going to be called for the hold. His third, team first. Brown will throw it in again. Good look underneath there. Found Levinson. Actually, that was Herman with the miss. Long pass up ahead. Larson had his shot blocked against the glass. Back the other way, we'll go with it. Brown's going to stop and fire a three-pointer. That's off the rim. No good. Meyer with the rebound, but it's taken away from behind. But it'll stay with the Bears. Lost out of bounds by Lucas Winterbor. It stays with Blair. 5 fresh bodies into the game for Gretna East. They'll get their starters out. Up 21 with 6:04 left. Also, new players in for the Bears as McCoy and Daggett will return. Bo Meyer comes out, and Aiden Slominski checks out as well. Try to get to the names of all the Griffins that are out there. I saw Jackson Ideas and Andrew Deerking. Looks like Brogan Meyer is out there along with Carver Fritchen and Leo Dowd for the first time. Under 6 minutes to play here. Ryden with it up high. Now they move it around the perimeter down to the right side. McCoy shot no. Long outlet pass after the rebound. Up ahead with it. Ideas didn't get the finish, but he's fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. If that's on McCoy, did not see who the foul was on. No, it's not. It's on Devin Larson. He's got 4 as well. Blair's got 2. Ideas will shoot 2 with 5:44 left. First one is good. He's got 4 points now in the game. Makes it 61-39. Second one is also good. So he gets a pair. Makes it 62-39. The Bears go back to work offensively. Donner Good look underneath there to Daggett. Back to Donner, baseline jumper. A little long, no good. Adeus with the rebound. Almost fell in the backcourt. Now a foul is going to be called on Hayden Daggett. Hayden picks up his second. It's the team's third.
Fouls on number 24.
Not a shooting
Daggett.
situation, so it
Second, third on the
stays
Bears.
with the Griffins. They'll throw it in right in front of their own bench. Adeus gets it in to Deerking. He'll take it down the free throw lane all the way to the basket. Deerking with his first two makes it 64-39, back to a 25-point lead. On the wing with it is Larson. Spins and puts it up off glass. Counted and a foul.
2 points, Larson.
Devin Larson with another two.
Fouls
Foul
number
is
10,
on
Nico
Dowd,
Dowd.
his first.
Second
Team
on
second.
Brandon East.
Subs coming into the game will be Thomas LeGrand. Brooks Ray is also in. And I think Lane Christensen is waiting to see if Larson can hit this free throw, and he would come in. It's short, no good, so he'll have to wait at the scorer's table. 64-41, your score, 23-point lead. 3 minutes gone here in this fourth quarter. Gretna East will move the ball around the perimeter. Near side, Deerking. Up high to Dowd. Now Adeus for three in the corner. That's good. Jackson Adeus now with 8 points in the game. That's his second made three-pointer. 67-41 the score. Bears get it inside there to Luke Donner. He's going to be fouled with 4:27 left. It's going to be on Brogan Moyer, his first, team's third.
At the line for 2 shots, number 33, Luke Donner.
Luke Donner will head to the line for the Bears, where he will shoot two. First one is good. And now Lane Christensen can come in. Devin Larson heads over to the bench. And the second free throw is off the back rim, no good. Adeus with the rebound, gets it out to Deerking. We approach the midway point of the fourth quarter here. Three-pointer on the way from Adeus. Off the back rim, no good. Griffins keep the possession, though, after the offensive rebound. Deerking drives inside, leaves it for Adeus. Now back to Deerking, skips it far side. That's Fritchen with it. Nice look underneath there to Deerking. Takes a minute to collect himself. Shot was no good. Got his own rebound for a moment, then it's taken away. Good hands by Christensen. Under 4 minutes to play now as he brings it across midcourt. Christensen to McCoy. Picks up his dribble at the elbow. Good look there to the backside. Finds Donner. Donner's fouled. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he will go back to the free throw line for two more. The foul again is called on Moyer, his second, team's fourth. Donner, who went 1 for 2 on the last trip, will shoot two more. And that first one is no good. 3:38 left. It's a 25-point lead, the same way that we started this fourth quarter. 67-42 is the score. Second free throw for Luke is good, so he gets 1 out of 2. He's 2 out of 4 from the line and has 2 points. Griffins back to work on the offensive end. They'll drive it all the way down inside, up to Deerking. Now near side to Fritchen. Picks up his dribble. Left it for Adeus, but it lost it out of his hands and out of bounds. Basketball back to the Bears. Quick sub into the game for Blair, number 32. Will Fisher, another freshman, a 6'3" freshman, will check in. He'll replace Luke Donner. So that will end the evening for Luke. Fisher, right wing to McCoy. His three-pointer is no good. Long rebound collected by the Griffins. Almost knocked away there by the Bears. Now it's Moyer with it inside. Left-hand shot, no. Got his own rebound. He puts it up and in. Brogan Moyer with his first 2. And now another steal by the Griffins. Back the other way, up ahead, Durking. He spins, puts it up off glass and misses. LeGrand has the rebound. Leaves it back for Christensen. Christensen across the timeline. Now it's Fisher with it. Up top around the perimeter it goes. Christensen, LeGrand. Fisher down inside to Ray. Ray shot no good. Christensen with a 3 from the corner after the offensive rebound. That misses. And the rebound to the Griffins. Long pass up ahead. It's Fritchen all the way down inside. Blocked there, but the rebound is put back up and in by Brogan Moyer. Timeout's going to be called by, I think it's just a substitution timeout by Chris Whitmer. Ryden back into the game. Ty Tessendorf for the first time, and so is Ike Peterson. Peterson, a 6'2 sophomore. Tessendorf, a 6'4 junior, checking in. As I mentioned, Cole Ryden, 6'2 freshman, checked in as well. 2:08 left. Griffins almost up by 30. 28-point lead. They'll pick up their 15th win of the season. 3-pointer in the corner for the Bears. That's Tessendorf, no good. Rebound controlled by the Griffins. Long pass up ahead. Down into the corner. That's Moyer with it. He'll shoot the 3. That's off the rim, no good. Fisher with the rebound, hands it off to Ryden. Ryden on the dribble in the backcourt is going to be fouled. He's going to get to go to the free throw line. Foul's called on Logan Dowd. His second, team's 5th.
15th foul on Gretna East. Puts Bears in the bonus at the line of 2 shots.
So Cole Ryden,
Cole Ryden.
6'2 freshman with a chance to get into the scorebooks. That one is good. He'll get one more. 44-71. That one is no good. Scores the same. Peterson with the rebound. His follow won't go. Ryden's going to try it again. That's a little bit off the mark, and now the Griffins have the board. In the backcourt with it now, Ideas will bring it across the timeline. Under 90 seconds left. Ideas gets a screen to his right. Leaves it behind him. 3-pointers off the mark by Dowd. Rebound controlled by Tessendorf. Ray to Tessendorf at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, and now right side, this is Fisher with it. Fisher to Ray, down the free throw lane, scoop shot no good. Under a minute now to play as Ideas collects the rebound. Up ahead, Fritchen thought about the 3, then he gave it up. Now he's got it back. He'll drive down the lane. Right hand bank shot is up and good. Carver Fritchen with his first bucket of the game. Makes it 73-44. Ike Peterson down the left side of the block. Puts it up and in. Ike Peterson with his first 2. Shot clock is turned off. 20 seconds left. Griffins do not have to shoot. They won't shoot. Blair is not going to defend. So now there's that awkward time where Deerking just has to dribble out the clock. And Gretna East is going to win this one 73-46 will be your final score. Blair falls to 9-12 on the year. The Griffins move to 15-6. As we mentioned earlier, Blair girls and boys will be back home here in just a couple of days on Friday night as they will take on Trainer, Iowa in a girl-boy doubleheader. We'll send it back to Kelly here for a wrap-up of the sponsors.
Yep, we want to say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner of all of our broadcasts. We'll be back in one moment to wrap up the game after we listen to some of our sponsors are part of the BSDN live coverage and coverage for the Blair Bears.
SEI Security Equipment Inc. is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about them at seisecurity.com. Great Plains Communications is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Great Plains Communications on their website, gpccom.com. The Architects of Jackson Associates is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found on bsdnlive.com and Blair Radio 94.7. You can learn more about Jackson Associates by going to their website, jackson-associates.com. RVR Bank is proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboard, and all the broadcasts can be found on bsdnlive.com and 94.7 FM Blair Radio. You can learn more about RVR Bank by going to their website, rvr.bank. Tax and Business Consultants is a proud sponsor and proud to be a part of the Blair Bears. They continue to support the students, the athletes, and the Blair Community Schools by helping provide opportunities through activities, the scoreboards, and all of the broadcasts that can be found right here on bsdnlive.com. You can learn more about Tax and Business Consultants on their website, taxandbusinessconsultants.com.
Welcome back as we have wrapped up 2 games for the Blair Bears. A heartbreaking evening for both the boys and girls. The girls really close in being able to hold on to that one, but the Griffins pull it off on both sides.
Yeah, and the boys' game was not close, as you said. It was 13-point game at halftime, and then Gretna East outscored Blair 42-28 in the second half to win it 73-46. Blair had one score in double figures. It was Bo Meyer. He had 14. Devin Larson finished with 9. Bennett McCoy had 8 off of the bench. 3 points for Thomas LeGrand. 2 points for Lane Christensen, Hayden Daggett, Aiden Slaminski, Luke Donner, and Ike Peterson. 1 point for Brevin Leggett and 1 point for Cole Ryden. 18 in the first half for the Bears, 28 in the second half. For Gretna East, they were led by Drake Brown. He had 25 points, with 15 of them coming after halftime. He actually was their only double-digit scorer. They scored 73 points. That means a lot of other players scored. Jackson Adeas had 8, 7 points for Lucas Winterbor, 6 for Connor Levinson and for Lawson Bear, 5 points for Brody Boone, 4 points for Carson Herman and for Brogan Moyer, 3 for Logan Barcel and for Carver Fritchen, and 2 points for Andrew Durking. 31 in the first half, 42 in the second half for the Griffins. As I mentioned, they're now 15-6. Blair is 9-12. And as we talked about earlier, the boys and girls will play here at home in 3 days against Trainer, Iowa.
Yep, and then they head onto the road Saturday and come back home a week from today. So
yep, 3 regular season games left for both.
Follow right here on BSDN Live as we continue to bring you coverage of the Blair Bears. Again, I always want to say thank you to all the sponsors, part of the Blair Bears sponsorship. You can see them always in the upper left-hand corner of all of our broadcasts. Now we're looking towards districts, sub-districts, districts, and state. We'll see how things play out as they continue on. But right around the corner, we're looking at springtime and baseball and soccer and all that stuff is coming up. So a very
Yeah.
active spring
Yeah.
coming up very soon. So you can watch it all right here. You know,
Yeah, it's really felt like spring weather this last couple days. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, Phil said we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter. I can handle 6 more weeks of winter like this.
Yeah, if this is winter, we'll take it. That's
exactly.
right. That's
well,
right.
thank you, Brian Abrahams, for always doing a great job and bringing the game to life right here.
Yeah, absolutely, my pleasure. Love doing it. Love watching the Bears. And nights like this are tough, but they'll bounce back for sure on Friday, and we'll come back ready to go for another couple wins.
All right, and that's going to wrap things up here. Thank you for being a part of our broadcast right here on BSDNLive.com.